Okay. Let me just do it now.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Just 2 days ago, I was... Oh, no.
I did not fucking expect that. Fuck.
I didn't. I really didn't. 2
You
days
said
ago...
yourself. We're okay. We're okay until like a couple seconds.
Camera's on.
Cameras.
Are we on?
The camera's...
Are we on?
Yeah, we're on.
Yeah, we're on. Okay, well, you know we got like
I
10
almost that
minutes.
fucking right in there. Oh my god.
That's freaky because just like 2 days ago, I was looking at some more Silver Gunner rips, and I found out about the ones with that fart, and I was going through them and laughing my ass off at the Portal one with the distorted. That one just was killing me. I was dying laughing at it, and now it's like you knew. How did you know? You must have read my mind.
It's a universally hilarious noise.
Yeah, it's great.
John,
I've heard it in other things, but yeah.
John, I didn't mention this. I don't think you were there at the time, but I was watching like an episode of Ridiculousness, and
God, yeah.
they had a segment on farts, and that video was there.
You gotta be the original,
Like the original video, the actual video of that sound was there.
The real one, though.
The real video, yeah.
You might not know which one. Okay, describe it.
It's the one where this happens.
It's literally just it's on YouTube. It's literally just called Big Butt Woman Farts. Just look it up.
Yeah, look it up.
It's just gonna be Butt Woman Farts. Yeah, I know, but I'm asking you. I'm asking you to like test you because I know some people don't know the actual original. They think it's the Diva one, and it's not.
No, it's not Diva. No, I know people who think it's Diva.
I've grabbed it because I might use it in a video one day as a joke. That's the only reason why I grabbed it. Don't be getting no thoughts. I'm not into that.
No. The funniest part about like the ridiculousness bit is they end up playing it like 4 or 5 times in a row.
Oh my god!
While like Rob Dyrdek is just commenting on this, it's just like they play the video like, and then Rob Dyrdek is just like, "Do you believe this shit?"
Oh, you want to put that on the soundboard? No. I've seen it edited on a few things, like some Twitter shit posts, like was it Megamind with Metro Man when it shows his feet and like. You know the fart about.
It's just like really echoed.
The back of his feet and the cloth on the shoes like flap. I think I've seen it in a Shrek thing as well, but I can't remember what scene it was. I've just seen it everywhere. Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to Suck.
Oh yeah, welcome to Suck, by the way.
yeah, that was a thing.
Funny noise. You know
cameras
how we do. Okay, we got the usuals. Right, chat, we're going to need your help today because for topics, we're kind of slacking a little bit.
Cool. Now, it's not fine. I've come to make an announcement. I'm sure many people have already seen this. I'm going to be honest with you. Twitter's kind of retarded.
Yeah, you can't blame us because there hasn't been anything happening. It's just the same thing on a loop for the past few months. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone won't shut up about it. The same 2 controversial activities that are going on right now in the world that nobody can take their mind off of for 2 seconds. And that's all we've got. So we talk about fart instead.
Here's what I do. Many people have probably already seen this, but I am...
see, look, already!
I'm just going to go ahead and reaffirm this. I am done with Twitter. Like,
he's done with Twitter.
I'm done, like, using this garbage.
Yeah. I don't blame you. 100%.
After seeing, like, what Emperor Lemon had to say about it, it just kind of, like, cemented.
Yeah, Emperor Lemon tweeted why he's distancing himself from Twitter, and he did like one of them twit longer things where you read it, and I sent it to Laser, and because I knew he was quitting, so I was like, hey, what do you think of this? And he was like, yeah, I agree with every single word. He tends to hit the nail on the head, though. Just kind of big him up for a second because I enjoy it. But yeah.
When he has time to plan what he wants to say, then like he's really good at like conveying a thought. But if it's something like State of the YouTube, you could tell it's a bit hard for him to come up with the same quality on the fly, which is completely fine. Like it's
human. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, But yeah. So basically, long story short, Laserink quit Twitter because he saw Ice Cube calling Wally Nazi's favorite movie, and that's the moment where he went, right, that's it, I'm done, I'm leaving
No,
his
no,
side.
no. That
That was
was
it.
that was damaging. No. It was
Quoted it and said, that's it.
no. I said that the anonymous thing was it. The Ice Cube talked about Wally being a Nazi's love story. It was like that was hard. That was hard to look at and stupid, but it was anonymous, like utilizing like K-pop things as a weapon.
Yeah,
that's what did it for me. Because like, why should I take this app seriously as like a?
My bad, I got it wrong. It was it was as soon as K-pop stans got involved, he was like, okay, I'm gonna head out. That was his moment to just leave.
Genuinely with anything, it's just known to be fucking shit. Like
yeah, I know, but with Laser particularly, he as soon as he sees that, he's out, he's gone. He chair warps away, like that's it, he's done.
I'm like the old grandpa in the chair who just hears like about a different ethnicity when it comes to K-pop people. That's why I don't talk about them here. Yeah, so because of shitty events and people on internet net never shutting up about two particular incidents, one of them being a thing that could get you very unwell, and the other thing being a thing that can get you very politically charged, let's just put it that way, in the head. So you could be both unwell, sick, and all fucking kinds of raged and messed up in the head at the same time. It could really damage some people up in here. So we're kind of slacking the topics because we're trying to gather our thoughts. But the chat, I told you guys, the chat is going to supply us with a few things. I saw something already. Someone said about, Boop said the Smash controversy. So some people wanted to Smash and they weren't getting it, so they got upset.
Oh my God.
And they smashed some kids. And
the most, I
might be paraphrasing.
Like I play that game a lot.
I'm gonna yell this one out because I don't feel like anyone's going to be like, and no one's been listening to like common sense here. So I'm gonna say it. How hard is it to not fucking rape people?
Yeah, and touch kids.
How hard is that?
How hard is it?
How horny do you have to be to like
just
feel the need to walk up to a child and like do that shit? Like fucking come on, dude.
Get some help.
I genuinely want to know what the mindset is when like people do this shit. And how there's going to be so many?
I feel like I know that because there's always going to be some sick people who are into some shit. And so I can understand that there's always going to be some small fringe that have like a really fucked up kink or fetish, or they're kind of corrupted, or they had trauma at a young age that kind of messed them up and made them like things they shouldn't. But the fact that there's just so many people that are getting outed, it's like, how many are poisoned in this community? What's going on here? All the celebrities, all the fucking pro gamers, what's going on? How are we going to be pro gamers if they got this bad a rep? People are going to be looking at us going, they better not have been touching nobody. They'll be eyeing you up and down at the esports event. Everyone who goes in, have you touched anybody?
No, like esports,
I don't believe you.
Esports shit can't even happen anymore, like in person, because fucking Corona shit is canceling everything. So it's just like
everything is cancelled. Canceling.
The actual events are getting canceled. The actual participants are getting canceled, and it's just there's no way.
That's another thing.
We're not gonna be able to hold society together. Every Discord group chat has the pedophile, the pedophile, the pedophile, the pedophile.
Yes. Yes.
What the fuck are you saying?
Everything, all society and the fabric of space and time and existence is cancelled right now. Like everything. 2020 is the year of the cancellation. Except Suck. Suck isn't cancelled. It's happening now. Look, see, we're the one show that can keep going.
Suck will never die until I do.
Everyone a pedophile in here, and that's gonna be cancelled. No more Suck.
No, all three of us are nice and clean. We're squeaky clean, good boys.
How can I be a pedophile? I'm only
What? Gonna expose something. No, we're cool. We're cool. All three of us are fine. We may have said some rude words back in the day, but we don't do it no more. We conform to society's modern.
I didn't know she was 14. Oh, I didn't know.
But we don't touch people. So
I haven't touched another human being in 6 months, let alone a small child.
I'll tell you guys something right now. If I ever get called out for touching a child, I have everyone's permission to for you to come to my house and beat me up.
Okay, cool.
I'd say that's fair. I'd say that's fair. If you get called out for for like
Yeah.
if you get like good
Yeah, I
evidence
deserve
for
this.
you like being a pedophile, then like just get someone to come to your house and beat the shit out of you and like upload it on. I mentioned this. I mentioned this once before. Like,
I get beaten up for touching kids. That's the title.
we need more physical punishments. Like jail time just fucks people up.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever seen like a movie like Shawshank where like people that like get like released from prison just try to end up going back because like they don't understand the outside world anymore?
It fucks people up, yeah.
But if we just had like a robbery and we just like we arrest them, we hold them for like maybe 2 days while they get processed, bring them out, kick the shit out of their face for a bit, boom.
So what you're saying, Laser, is that you want to be like the Middle East where they cut off people's arms for stealing. Got it!
No, nothing permanent. No,
the progressive tyrant.
that sucks. I'm just saying like some like don't fucking do that. What, you'd rather the mental like toll that like prison puts on?
Like okay. Think about this. You know how how everything on the internet changes every like 5 years or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Imagine society like people were being locked up for 30 years, and they come out and it's like everything's like fucking Back to the Future type shit, where everything's fucking different, dude.
Yeah, this is the alternate 2020.
Yeah, imagine being out of jail in 2020 and not knowing Corona's happening.
Yeah, the world went and got itself in a big damn hurry.
I feel like even in prison they've like had to deal with it though. I don't think prison is safe from it. So they probably had to introduce it in all the fucking prisons as well. So when they go and eat and work out after
isolation in prison, that's what I
don't know. But they must have introduced it some, like the guards and shit. They must have done something.
That shit in a prison, like you're just fucked.
Yeah, you get fucking Corona in prison, you're fucked, dude. You can't do anything.
You just have to sit there and take it. Like, good little boys. Sorry. I don't know where this keeps coming from. It's just something about society. It's just sort of bringing it out in me. I don't know.
I can just see like Texas face just
instead of fixing prisons to actually rehabilitate people, we abuse people. Yes, that's the philosophy.
Okay. If it works, then yeah, I'd say if you can like fucking teach people like, hey, that's bad, and like they fucking sit there and like their prison desk or whatever, it's like, whoa, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Like, if it worked, we would have been doing it.
Yeah. Well, you know.
I think high government officials are too afraid to do something like that because I mean, think about people on Twitter would probably be like, "It's like, oh, you can't do that to people in prison. That's too mean."
It's too mean.
Yeah. Yeah. Meanwhile, let's find out where this guy works and destroys life.
What the fuck's the point of a life sentence anyway? Like, where are they going?
That's a good. You know, that always questioned me when I was a kid. Like, it's like people get sent to jail for life. Like, what do they do?
Nothing. They just sit there in jail forever.
Yeah, we're just gonna make you live at like a shitty like subsistence level of life for like the rest of your shit.
Yeah,
I'd probably rather people just like kill me at that point.
Yeah,
depends.
I'm gonna wish you were dead and just sit there like, yeah.
I feel like this could be more case by case basis though, depending on what the crime the person's committed and what they're like and their mental state and everything.
Yeah, that's the thing. It would take a lot more thought than me just like spitballing out. Like obviously, like it's gonna be like
everyone does something wrong. Yeah.
Obviously, if I have to like 2 seconds just to say like, punch people who steal. Like, no, that's not the answer. It's just like there needs to be like a scale for this.
Yeah. Yeah. We're talking about fucking. Oh, so
I'm obviously not the person to ask this. This is just me.
Yeah, we know what you would do. You'd beat people up. But yeah. So yeah, the world's gone to shit. Everything's cancelled except us, and everyone is touching kids except
We'll
us.
Never go away. I can't.
World, crazy world. Yeah. So Boop says that you were knowledgeable about the Smash community. So what was your reaction? Take it away.
Oh my god. It doesn't surprise me, honestly. At least for like a few people. Because like, I mean, at first it was like 1 or 2 people. And then it was fucking everybody. It was fucking just everybody getting called. I was like, wow. Even people that I didn't know or that I followed back then were being called out. And like there was actual like evidence about everybody. And I'm like, wow, holy shit.
I guess the Smash community really liked to smash.
I know the Smash community is one of the most surprised fucking gaming communities out there, but like Jesus Christ, I didn't know it was that fucking bad.
I feel glad I don't play it now. I don't understand.
I feel ashamed to even touch the fucking game, even as is with the shitty updates and new characters are broken as fuck. But that's not the point. It's just fucking just. I used to. The only reason why I even buy Nintendo consoles now is just because of Smash, and it's just like seeing this shit and all the how the game's being treated. It's just like I don't even know if I can just continue fucking playing this shit anymore. It just it sucks. It really fucking sucks.
Let's play a match right now. 3 of us. Let's go. First one to touch kid loses.
Ah, shit.
Right. Yeah, you ready? We didn't even start the game yet.
You just grab Laser's hand, just throw it onto some child, and he's just like, all right,
magnetically drawn to the nearest minor.
No! The one thing I will say though that's funny out of all of this is all the memes that people are making. Like that one meme where like all the sex no fuck
all the sex
all the go to the sex offender Evo, and it's just like a bunch of fucking weird people like game reviewers, and I had to find it again. Oh my god, it's so fucking funny. It's just like a bunch of like game reviewers like running to the fucking camera, and it's just like Halo 3 music in the back. It's so fucking funny. I love it so much. Let me find it.
Have you heard that EDP 445 got accused of being a pedo?
Oh my god, I found it here. Here, I'm gonna put this in here.
No.
You know who good old EDP is, right?
The sex offender Evo. Let's have a look at this. Oh my god. This is fucking Halo music, and it's got like Nostalgia Crick and and Kara and fucking the other guys.
The car running is the best one, I think.
Yeah, especially considering his questionable past with the things he used to put in forums and shit. I can't remember, but Metica covered it a while back. But damn, oh wow. Yeah, of course Doug Walker is in it. Let's rope him in this as well. Why don't you? Yeah, that's funny.
I think it's just people that use the internet at this point. If you ever looked at a computer before, you touch children.
Oh shit!
Sorry, boys.
Well, we're all getting canceled now, so thanks, David.
Fuck.
I'll post a link in the YouTube the live chat.
Oh yeah, sorry. I keep forgetting to do that. I'm afraid that YouTubers
the audience can't see what the fuck we're talking about. There we go.
Yeah, I'm afraid that every time if I put something in the chat, it's gonna get fucking erased because YouTube filters that shit.
I can do it since I'm like the channel.
Yeah.
The channel. I am the channel. Yeah, it's very upsetting. I wouldn't say much because like you say, I'm not really surprised at this point. I've lost track of how many people I just see on Twitter every now and again. There's another name of someone I've never heard of them before because I don't play this game. And yeah, well, another one. Sheesh, let's just keep going. I swear,
how fucking hard is it? How old are you? 17. Goodbye.
Yeah,
that's the exchange.
There was, like, one person that was like,
I swear I saw some shit like
that did the exact same thing that you just said. Like, it's just like, how hard is it, guys? Just be an adult. Just watch this. Watch this. Here, I'm gonna do like an example. Like, hello, how old are you? 16. Okay. And he just doesn't say anything. I saw that like a video like that on Twitter.
Oh yeah,
it's fucking funny as fuck.
I saw a thing someone posted a while back, like I think it was a few years ago, like 2016 was the year all the celebrities were dying. 2017 was the year all the celebrities get called out for harassment and shit. Well, this year is full of shit, but we're really going on a streak of pro gamers getting called out now for doing something or another. Just seems to be one of them times where the chain begins and it never stops. I guess they didn't pass it on to their friend in 2 days, did they? Now they're going to get outed. That's what happened. The chain. Remember that shit?
I am not excited for 2021. I am just not.
I have to be. You have to be. You have to hope it's better than this.
Yeah, I want it to be better than this, but like, Jesus Christ, man.
It always gets worse, but if we just look at it like an ebb and flow, there's got to be some time where stuff just holds off for a little while before it gets crazy again. There's got to be like a little oasis in the desert of madness. There has to be. Okay, January 2021. Okay, watch. Nothing crazy is going to happen. Now, fast forward to that, and we're going to do a suck where I admit I was wrong, and like the half my country burned down or some shit. Like I don't know.
Live from the suck bunker.
The suck bunker, yeah. We'll be in our fucking bunkers doing our. No, we just have to stay positive. Everything went downhill after they. No, it's not. Stop talking about the stupid gorilla. Okay, it's not that. Why do people always talk about that? It's not. I'm telling you. Okay, let me tell you something right now. Okay, the other day, John posted a video, right, where he talked about a Karen or something, and he said at the beginning, the world did end at 2012, and everything after has been a simulation. I was like, see, I've been saying this. Everyone else is starting to say it now, but I've been saying this shit for years. I've told you the world did end in 2012, and everything since has just gotten drastically worse and gone downhill from there. Forget the gorilla is before that. Okay, everything in the mid to late 2010s has just exponentially gotten worse and worse. I keep doing this downward slope motion with my hands. I don't know why, but it keeps getting worse, right? This is the aftermath. This is the hell that we now live in. Look at the image on the stream. That represents it. We're just casually walking on. We're soldiering on forward through this
2012. The fucking December 21st was one day before my birthday. They decided the world would end a day before my birthday.
Yeah, it did. Sad, man. That birthday wasn't real.
Dude,
my entire channel was
fuck you. You're not real.
I thought
my whole thing ain't real.
Actually, going to end. I remember watching like the 2012 movie, and I shot my pants, dude.
Yeah, we should just rename that one to 2020, and then it'll be relevant again. Just keep that shit. It's tacking on. It's a remake. Yeah.
Just like put a bunch of like PNGs of like fucking close-ups of viruses, just like on the movie.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, everyone in the Smash community touches kids. That is not fact. Okay, we're not. Don't do that. We're just making jokes. But you know, to summarize, everyone is a pedo, and we are scared. Please send help. Do not let people touch people, especially not now. Okay, that's the reason why it's a problem. They're touching these kids. Come on, don't you know you might spread the virus? Come on, guys, think with your head. Act mature. Come on.
Yeah, not because it's fucking psychologically damaging. Because you might get sick.
They're getting in trouble because of the virus. Because they're not social distancing. All the Smash players are getting in trouble because they're not wearing a mask.
Get away from that kid.
Hey, what are you doing?
Touching that kid?
Hey, put on a mask, fool. Virus. Jeez.
Wait till next year.
Okay, we got a couple more things. We got PS5 reveal here, but I thought of another thing as well. I guess it's just a little thing.
Okay. Well, I do like the PS5. There weren't really that many like titles that caught my eye watching it, but I like Little Big Planet, so it's good seeing the IP get some use. I also like Ratchet and Clank. That's gonna be good. Solid. Just nothing I can really remember that's noteworthy is all.
The only thing that I can really think of that really stood out to me in the PS5 reveal was the Demon Souls remake. That shit was awesome. So, yeah, that's basically the only thing I really cared about the PS5. But everything else was either stupid or pointless. Like, okay, here's a hot take. If you're an indie game dev and you're not like using like a console's hardware to its maximum limit and going to show it off for like E3, whatever the fuck, just don't even bother. Just don't. Because remember, you guys remember that? I don't know if you guys ever seen it, but like during the PS5 reveal, there was like this stupid fucking like 2D animated like dinosaur furry game.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that.
Yeah.
Like, why was it even there? Why was that even there?
Just
like, it's not even
like project. It's like a
it's
bunch of.
It's not even like the context of what's in it. It's just like the fact that it's like if you're going to show off like a game's like a console's fucking capabilities, like why anime?
Because it was inclusive and diverse.
Look. The best way to show off the fucking hardware and the graphical capability of the PS5 is a visual novel.
Yep. That makes no fucking sense to me. It's just I don't understand why they fucking like if you're an indie dev and you can't really use the hardware to like I said, to its maximum whatever shits, just don't. Just fucking don't. I mean, the whole idea of the fucking reveal is just to show what it can do. Not what it can do already.
Yeah, like, the whole point of it was like an exclusive like show of the capabilities. Not really just like a reveal anyway. Like, wasn't
Yeah.
that the whole point? Just like, look, animation, look, whoa.
I have one simple opinion on the PS5, one simple demand of philosophy, and that is it. Unless the PS5 has full backwards compatibility from PS1, 2, 3, and 4 games that can all run on it, I am not interested. And that is it. Nothing more, nothing less. I do not care otherwise because I'm sick of this. It's just more of the same shit. Fucking iPhone 11, 12, 13, I don't care, okay? It's the same shit.
I know
Not
what you
interested.
just said.
I wish more consoles focused on backwards compatibility. I mean, the Nintendo Switch, Nintendo has a huge history from like the Wii to the Wii U. They have always supported all their old shit, and now it's just like the Nintendo Switch. The only thing you can play is NES and SNES games. It's like what the fuck. But it feels like everyone's dropping backwards compatibility for some dumb shit. I love backwards compatibility because I still have all my old games and shit, and I want to play them. Like the cool thing I like about upgrading to a new console, especially when I got the Wii U, is that like I basically just put the old Wii like to the side because I can just play Wii games on it.
Yeah.
So I mean, it just makes no sense to me while they're getting rid of it.
Yeah, it might make me sound like some sort of like, boomer and that, not accepting the new shit. But there are these games, these companies and consoles have a lot of history of great games that they've made over like 2 decades now, even more so, more than 2 decades. And being able to get that accessible in the current day without pirating or emulating and all that such and shit and having to keep
Like
holding
if they hate
shit.
fucking emulators so goddamn bad, why don't they make a fucking service where people could just actually play these fucking games? You know?
Yeah. I just don't get, but other than that, it's just the same shit, and none of these titles interest me. But I mean, I'm not really one to give proper opinions because, as you know, I don't care about any new games unless they're Doom. So, I'm not really going to say much. Just I want to, if I see backwards compatibility with all the consoles, because this is what the future should be. You think about the PlayStation 5 or whatever when you were still at PS3 and you didn't have 4 yet. Oh, you'd be like, oh, it should be able to play all the games. We'll have flying cars, that kind of mentality, like the optimistic. By that point, these consoles should have become so advanced that they should be able to play all the old shit too. I don't see why not. The PS2 could play PS1 games. Why the fuck can't early versions of the PS3 could play 1, 2, and 3? So why can't we get a 5 or a 6 that does all of them? We need a one-stop shop console for everything, and then that shit will sell like hotcakes. Everyone will buy it. Every PlayStation fanboy from all the way back in the 90s will fucking buy this shit. Probably me included, unless
They
it's
have
too much.
fucking like reservoirs of money in their hand. I don't know how they can't realize them.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about Last of Us 2. I completely
yeah.
forgot.
Are we going there? Are we going there? Are we going to this?
Shining in the sky.
All I can think about is the banjo music on that one scene, dude. That's all I can think about when I hear it. That's all I fucking think about.
Yeah.
Oh man, dude, should we even fucking talk about this? Like, I don't even think it needs to be said.
I don't think I need to. No, I wouldn't.
I don't think we need to, but I think it'd be funny.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, for anyone that has no idea what, like, that is completely clueless as I am for most of the time, The Last of Us 2 is a game. Yeah, it's a game.
I had no idea. You could have fooled me.
Whoa, really? What? Are you sure? I'm sure it came out in theaters just before the virus come out. No? Oh.
You know what's funny about that, actually? When this whole Corona thing started, the game was actually, like, on hiatus indefinitely. And then all of a sudden, like, oh, we changed our mind. I don't know why they did
Interesting.
Well, they had. I bet they just fucking crunched it out so they could get it while people are on their ass for like 6 months.
Probably. I think I've said this before. I don't know if I said it on a suck before, but this is another hot take from me. But like, I've never liked The Last of Us as a series. I never liked it. I never fucking liked it. I don't understand why it's as big as it is. I really like Naughty Dog's games because I loved all the Uncharted games and fucking shit. It's just I don't like The Last of Us. I think it's just a generic fucking linear fucking crafting shooter game. It's just nothing more than boredom. When I did play it, here's the funny part. I played it on the PS3 and everyone's like, the PS3 is the most inferior version of play the game. Why did it come out on the PS3 then? And why is it such a broken piece of shit? It's so fucking broken. It shatters my mind how such a game in this state could be released from a company that makes fucking fantastic games. It blows my mind.
Yeah.
I never liked The Last of Us. I don't think the narrative is good at all. Ellie's just an edgy fucking teenager who says fuck every 2 seconds. It's just as bad as
that gets tiring.
When did like that become like a trend with like everything? I know it's like eye popping for media or shit. When did everyone just start say like fuck when it comes to like making big messages?
Social media.
I
We're
just
relatable because we're not good at speaking.
like it got.
I'm not
bad.
one to talk about that. I'm not going to say anything about that.
Like The Last of Us 1 got so bad to a point where I couldn't progress anymore, and it got so broken, and I can't even progress with the game. Like I can't even beat it. The only thing I can really praise The Last of Us 1 for is its multiplayer. Literally, that's it.
There's multiplayer in it?
Yeah, there is multiplayer, but it doesn't fucking work on PS3 because 1, they shut down the servers, and 2, it's broken as fuck anyways. But it was fun. They like the mechanics in the the actual single player carries over at the very most, and it's a good shooter if you care about like tactical because there's a mechanic in the game where you hold down the trigger or whatever, and you can hear like people. Like it shows you the locations of people or things that are going on around the environment, and you hear them through like walls and stuff, and you can use that in multiplayer and shit. And I think it's a good thing. That's why I don't like fucking games like CS:GO or whatever, because like you need to hear them like through the walls or whatever. But then like in Last of Us, it's like you can hear them coming, you can shoot them.
Sound, got fucking sound environments, fucking game sound environments.
That's the only thing I liked about Last of Us 1 was the multiplayer. But even then, I didn't play it that much. I only played like a few matches. But it's just, it's not. I don't think it's that good of a series, and I hope either they try something different if they make a new one, or they just don't fucking make any more.
I can see that, and I'm glad you mentioned the fucking like server thing with like them shutting that down. When the fuck did anyone think it was a good idea to like permanently shut down like parts of games?
That saddens me too because I played so much Uncharted 3 when that was new.
Like this has happened for like at least a decade now. Like they don't have a plan to where the entirety of the game is like in one concise place where you could come up and play any part of it. Now it's all limited time shit where you have to fucking play it at that interval.
Consume products, then get excited for next product.
Yeah,
I hate it. I hate this shit.
Even shit where like the game is already done. I've mentioned this before, but like my favorite like mobile game, like these are the only mobile games that exist. The rest are just fucking trash. The Infinity Blade franchise, best mobile games ever, best introduction to the fucking market, let alone like the genre.
I can literally relate to that because one of my favorite mobile games shut down fucking last month. And it pisses me off because they could easily make it into a single player experience, but they don't. Because
Here's the thing. It's not even that they shut down because the whole thing. There's like, okay, I think Infinity Blade 1 and maybe 2 had multiplayer, but like it wasn't like great. It was kind of like tacked on, but it was playable, and I'm sure like some people had fun with it. Other than that, it's all entirely a single player offline experience. The whole thing, all 3 of them, and they were taken off of the store.
Yeah, I can fucking relate because, like I said,
I just don't fucking get it. There's no good reason to like take him. If you don't want to support the multiplayer, sure, you can cut that.
Like,
but
yeah,
you basically just throwing away your fucking money because. Alright, you go ahead here.
I'm just surprised to hear that you guys play games on your phone.
I've only played one fucking. I don't usually play games on my phone. There was only one game that I liked.
Here's the thing. I don't really play like games.
I'm waiting to hear the sponsor. I know it's coming, guys. One of you is going to start saying this stream is sponsored by fucking who. Don't say it.
Fucking Infinity Blade. I've played Defender of Texel. That wasn't always online. That got shut down. And then I play like Final Fantasy 1 through 5. Their updated versions meant for like fucking PSP or whatever that got ported to mobile, which are all fine, and there's no way they're going down.
Yeah, that's
really all I do. I don't fucking play like.
Yeah, I don't. The only other games I have on my phone is literally yeah. Sorry,
you love cock. That's funny.
The official Doom ports. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this. Actually, the official like Doom mobile ports. They try to give them out for free.
What?
They started
Fuck
giving
off.
out for free if you owned a Chromebook.
Fuck off.
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. If you had a Chromebook and you went on the fucking Google site reward shit, and you basically like verify that you have a real Chromebook, they would give you the fucking Doom 1 and Doom 2 for free on mobile.
We're sorry that you have this piece of shit.
Yeah, here's the sympathy.
Sucks. It fucking sucks. The ports are so bad. They're actually so bad. There's something wrong with the movement. I don't know how they fucked it up, but like you can't reach top speed with the fucking like the on-screen joystick. It's so bad. If you guys want to play Doom on your phones, don't play the official.
Just don't. No, just don't.
Play,
don't do it.
Play
Don't.
There's a $2 fan-made port called Delta Touch, and it has literally like 6 different source ports, and you can play virtually anything.
Delta Touch fans, we are unaware that we are currently alive.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, for all the flack it gets, for all the Brutaloop fans that use it, it's a pretty fucking good port for mobile if you want to play.
If you can keep it to yourself, then yeah, it's perfectly usable. It's perfectly great.
Yeah, so if you want to just play Doom Lego or GZ Doom mods,
and if you got like Androids or shit, then like you can like basically just mod like on your phone.
Yeah, you can put as many mods as
say?
iWods. Yeah, you can play mods. It has Xandro on them, so you can play online. So, I don't know if
okay.
But,
you know what's coming.
Fuck you. Fuck
you got me thinking now. You brought this up. You brought this shit up. I'm just listening.
I brought
I don't want to talk about
brought up the
phones.
game of Doom. This is all you know.
But anyways, about the whole mobile thing, I think what really fucks me up the most is that like, you know, even though they're companies or whatever, there's actual still like people that, you know, make this shit. Like there's different development teams that sit down and have to like spend hours a day fucking like grinding out like art or whatever, music or whatever for the fucking game that they want to create on said fucking platform, whatever. That happens for any fucking game that gets made, right? So like, what bothers me the most is that there's this game that I wanted to talk about that shut down called Mobius Final Fantasy. It's a huge fucking mobile game, like probably one of the first like AAA mobile games I've ever fucking seen. But if you go online and search for cutscenes for that game, you can find out there's like fucking 30 hours of cutscenes in that game, all like animated and voice acted and like fucking. There's just so much shit in that game, and it's all thrown to waste. You can't play any of it now because it's all gone because they shut down the server, so you can't play any of it. And most of it was a fucking offline experience. It was only like one little multiplayer component, which I didn't even play, and it fucking sucks because now all that talent is being wasted. The only way you can find anything about it, and also by the way, there's collab events in that game which are actually canon to those universes where they came from. So they basically time-gated official Final Fantasy content in that fucking mobile game. So yeah, that's great.
No fucking respect for anything that goes on. Basically the same thing with Defender of Texel. Like all the fucking like art assets, all like the people putting that shit in. Whole game's just gone now.
Yeah,
it's gross. It's just gross.
It's fucking stupid.
So what were you guys talking about? Sorry, I was too busy shit posting in there.
We're talking about the fucking the gross misuse of assets that people provide for games that just shut down.
Yeah,
like they're on
all that fucking talent and all that time and effort that went to thinking about what would be good for these type of games, and you know all those development teams that sit down and actually work on this shit because it's their job. It's just gone in an instant.
Yeah. So if it's canon that Doom guy fought through tons of different versions of Hell between 64 and Eternals, that make Doom 3 canon. I mean, I read somewhere that it makes everything canon. All the mods, everything.
Honestly, didn't fucking they say like all universes are canon shit? That's
okay. There has to be another fucking explanation for this, because there's no way that we'd be stupid enough to open up a portal to hell twice. If people say like, oh, it's the same Doom guy from the first one and the second one, then like
that never made sense to me though. Like seriously, like Doom 3 is canon, but it's not the same Doom guy.
Yeah,
it's not. I thought it went from 1 to 64, and it gets sealed that way, which is where 2016 starts.
So maybe 3 isn't canon.
What?
And there's not the same timeline. Maybe they could say like a
Oh fuck you! If they start using
ultimate
timelines, I'm
timeline.
going to like shit my pants in anger.
All right.
Like timelines
That'll
are
make
just
good
some
content.
fucking like pussy way of like getting out of a story.
Fuck. What the fuck? We keep trying communism and it fails every time. Why did he say that? What does that got to do with this?
Look,
I think the idea is that
Doom
like
3 should.
communist. I don't know.
I mean, you're
If
not wrong.
if they end
but-
up saying some shit like, "Oh, it's fucking like different like planes of dimensions where like hell keeps opening and we have like one fucking hero in each dimension," sure.
Why does it always look like that then? Nah, I don't buy it. I don't buy it.
It's dumb. Like, oh,
Yeah.
we all the Dooms are here. Doom. Okay,
The Dooms.
okay. Doom 3.
Enter the Doomverse.
Doom 3 wasn't a great game, but it's worth not being forgotten because it's fucking
Did I ever tell you guys
technological
I
prowess.
bought 2 copies of Doom 3?
You bought 2?
I bought 2 copies.
Why did you buy 2?
Okay, I bought one for the original Xbox and BFG edition for Xbox 360.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I bought 2 copies of Doom 3. Ow! Kitty.
Buy 15 copies of Doom 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a
still yet
joke
to play
like
it,
of
so-
that in a video at some point. Like I own like fucking 7 copies of Doom 3. Just okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's count here.
Flexing his.
Okay, I got Doom 3 for on Steam, the original Doom 3 on Steam. Doom 3 BFG on Steam. That's 2. Doom 3 on Xbox, the original Xbox. Doom 3 BFG on Xbox 360. Doom 3 BFG edition on PS3. What is that? 5, 6 copies now? I own Doom 3 on the Nintendo Switch, so that's there's another copy.
Shit. You actually have 7.
I have 7 copies of the fucking.
Now that's
Doom
one hell of a
3.
flex.
I have more copies of Doom 3 than I do of Doom 1 and 2.
Oh my god. I just have 2. I have the one on my fucking like old MacBook and I have BFG edition on here on my Steam account. That's it. Like it's a good game, but it's not that good.
It's fucking great.
It should be remembered for its advancements because fucking like Carmack basically just like did fucking like ancient pagan rituals to like fucking improve the hardware of like video
Yeah.
games or whatever. Like
That guy's a fucking mastermind, dude.
yeah,
Yeah. He is our Lord and Savior.
he just
One of
goes
the
he
two
just goes
elder
on to build
gods.
fucking rockets and Oculus.
I know. He's amazing.
I just realized something. Never mind me. Yesterday I was looking into different ports of Doom, and I found out that the Game Boy Advance version of Doom 1.
Yeah, I've got it.
Basically, the game could have ran much better and wouldn't be based on the Atari version if it was basically like what he did with the I think it was a Sega Saturn version of the game, like where he said like, oh no, it's not using the same engine, scrap everything. And that's why Doom 1 on GBA is shit.
Oh, I don't. I think I read something. Heard something
That
about
reminds
that.
me actually, if every like Doom like universe, like Doom Parallel Dimension is canon to like Eternal, does that mean both the movies are too?
Well, no, because the Annihilation isn't because they said we're not.
They literally said
associated with
the
the movie.
Annihilation wasn't, but
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
what about the
we're not affiliated with. Yeah,
what the
first-
Rock?
The first movie is a Doom 3 movie, though, right? Because it was very closely tied with
Yeah,
the
I mean,
release of the
that's
game
when-
in the same year.
Oh, and they just shat all over Doom 3 and Eternal.
yeah, and then
Good job, Bethesda and id Software.
that movie did come out like a year after Doom 4. Not Doom 4. Fuck, Doom 3 came out, right?
I think it was
Look at this man doing some disgraceful blasphemy in the chat. John Carmack is Todd Howard. Todd Howard wouldn't even be fit enough to suck one sperm cell out of John Carmack's dick.
And
Okay.
riddle me this. Riddle me
this
this.
is the gayest thing I've ever heard.
Has Todd Howard had like given out a fucking Ferrari? No, I don't think so, buddy. Yes, remember
I
that.
know
right?
you're joking. I just wanted to say that because I came up with that in my head and I wanted to say it.
No. Yeah, I mean, I know he's
Wow.
joking.
How can I talk about sperm in this chat?
I know. Well, I mean, suck podcast. Come on, you got to get something in there somewhere.
Buy Doom 3 again. Yeah, I'm gonna buy another.
Oh yeah, you buy it
Alright.
again. You got it 7 times.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy.
Stop buying Doom 3.
what-
My
what-
strange addiction.
Yeah, what
My
version
name's
do you want to
Jonathan.
have, actually?
I'm. How old are you?
Oh, I need to get Doom 3
19.
Resurrection of Evil for the original Xbox.
I can't stop
Oh, yeah,
buying
yeah.
Doom
You
3.
did get the Lost... What was it? Lost Mission? Lost Levels?
No, yeah, it was Resurrection of Evil for the original Xbox because it was its own standalone expansion that you can. Okay, yeah.
Oh
You
no!
gotta get Lost Mission too, where the final boss is just like shooting a bunch.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna have like 8 copies eventually. I'm gonna make a joke of that at some point in like a video I'm gonna make or something. I don't fucking know. It's so good. I love Doom 3. I love fucking Doom 3. Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
It's not that... Okay, you've convinced me that Doom 3 is not that good of a game.
Damn. Well, don't
Just the
worry.
sheer discourse.
The real opinion hasn't played it yet, so I'll let you know when I finally do one day how good it actually is.
Not have played it yet, actually.
Because I never had it. When did it come out? 2005 on fucking what? Xbox? I didn't have an Xbox. The fuck? No way I could have known about it. Didn't know about Doom 3 for a long time, actually, when I was young.
Everything. You can play it on literally anything now. I'm
You
pretty
can
sure.
have a PC now, but I didn't have a PC in 2005.
We're almost to like, can it run Doom 3?
Like, isn't there like a source port on mobile now that you all you need is like the files and you can just play Doom 3?
I don't remember that. I remember it was like a shitty like rail shooter with like Doom 3 assets in it.
I mean, yeah, I know that one, but like, there's a source port of Doom 3 out there now, and it's like they made it. They actually used it for like a homebrew app on Switch, and you can play it on Switch and shit. So I think someone made it ported to mobile as well.
Oh.
I gotta look it up, but
Okay,
yeah,
you
there
guys seem to
is
be
a
a bit too obsessed with mobile, and I don't like that.
We
We're gamers. We should hate mobile.
We're like the fucking like people that fish off the pier at like that's just like set on the front of the ocean when like the fucking like midnight zone is all the shit like fucking Del Mendy's fucking like shmup where you have to fucking pay $50 to get past 3 ads.
actually, that's a good idea, Ultra. Hey, babe, would you like Doom 3 as an anniversary gift?
Hell nah!
All right, that answers that.
I think you've given her enough already. You've got like 7. That's the past 7 years. Every year, you just keep giving a new, different copy of Doom 3.
Every year.
No, baby, you don't understand. This is the ultimate edition this
That
time.
actually reminds me. I fucking back when 2016 came out, I ended up like telling my friends like, yo, every time like your birthday comes around, I'm gonna get you it. I ended up giving like 4 copies of Doom 2016 to my friends
Really?
for like their birthdays. Yeah,
Really? Oh my fucking
all on
god.
like PS4 too.
That's fucking. You know, you're a man of your word. That's
Eventually, like when it got to the 4th one, they also all coming like, this is gonna be Doom 2016, isn't it? And I put it in like a fucking different case or something. Like I put like a fucking I printed out like fucking was Dark Souls 3 out then? I can't remember what it was. I printed out like a different like cover art for a game and like wrapped it in the box, in like the case, and I just slid it in there. So when they opened the fucking box, it was just Doom 2016.
Oh my god! Oh, that's fucking.
Right, that's it. Time to absolutely destroy Boop, the idiot in the chat, dissing my name and slandering me. Right. He says Hexer calls himself a Doom and GTA fan but hasn't played more than 3 games in each series. Wrong, bitch! I have played more than 3 in both of those. And let me tell you, I played the Ultimate Doom and Doom 2. That's 2. That counts as 2 on the PlayStation. That's 1. So that's a 3. Okay. And I played Doom 2016 and Eternal. That's 2 more. Okay. So that's definitely more than 3. And for GTA, I played all the shits. 1, 2, 3, Vice City, San Andreas, Liberty City Stories, Vice City Stories. Oh, okay. Up to there. So I think you'll find if you do a bit of math, that is more than 3. Thank you.
The only Rockstar game I ever played.
Don't challenge me. Don't challenge me on my games. Okay, just because I don't play the new shit.
I played regular Doom, Ultimate Doom.
Didn't play 2016 Eternal until recently. Eternal didn't come out until recently. What are you talking about?
Doom 3, Doom 3 BFG Edition, all those DLCs. Doom 2016.
I'm sweating now.
Doom Eternal, waiting on those DLCs. All of Final Doom. It's a fucking miserable experience. Don't play Final Doom. I think I got them all, yeah. And countless fan-made ones, too. Like, all the fucking fan-made wads.
Yo,
Yeah,
I
you
get
played
heated
every
because
single
you
one in the
slander my shit.
Yeah, I played every wad. I played through the entirety of id games.
Yeah. You're not a true fan unless you've played all 1,002,000.
One guy that actually went on his way to do that. Like there was this one guy on Dude forums. Like his name was like I think his name was like something Mario. Something, I forget.
I know who you're talking about. I remember like
he said he was gonna play like all the way back the first wad from like whatever and then up to like April 2020 or whatever I think it was.
Okay, so you can't fault me on Eternal until recently because I played it like a short time after it came out on the console, so you can't blame me for that. Anyway, what's your opinion on Rockstar's lowered game output? Actually, you know what? That's a good topic because I have seen a lot of people talking about that recently. Because I think after the PS5 come out, did they not do like a we're going to do GTA 5 again? Like,
yeah, they revealed GTA 5 for the PS5. It was just fucking funny.
I just want to get them 5. That's it, 5 on 5. Ooh, I like that. I can't lie. I like the 5s.
Yeah,
but it is.
They revealed a game that's been out for 6 years or so.
We're playing 3. I have played more than 3. The only reason why you can make fun of me is because I ain't played Doom 3. It's not I ain't played more than 3 Doom games, it's that I ain't played Doom 3. You're getting the words mixed around.
You played 3 Doom.
Rockstar
3 Doom.
Red Dead Redemption 2, right? That was like the last Rockstar game.
Yeah, that was like the only non-GTA 5 game they've put out in 7 years. Over 7 years, actually, yeah.
Look, here's the thing. You haven't really played Doom until you played Maximum Doom.
I intend to. One day, maybe.
I've seen
Anyway,
one
you can't play all of it.
where, like, one of the levels is so broken. Like, fucking, the walls are starting to form, deform. It's so fucking bad.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
There's one game I want Rockstar to make is Bully 2. I want to play Bully 2.
Yeah, I see a lot of people that ask for that, yeah. Nah, we're just going to do another fucking flying motorbike in GTA 5 so all your kids could just troll people. Yeah, because we want that money, because the shark cards.
You can literally shoot people with fucking orbital satellites in GTA Online, and they won't see it coming.
I've watched way too many videos like talking about how bad Rockstar and GTA 5 has become without actually having played it, but I got all this knowledge about shit that's in it.
I've only played online a few times, and the times I did play, like, I always just, like, walk around or something, and then someone would just literally just do a drive-by and just shoot me and just kill me.
That was pretty tame.
Like, you can turn on fucking, like, you can turn on, like, friendly shit so you don't get killed. But you can't fucking shoot anyone for doing
it's passive mode, right?
Yeah. And I remember, like, there was one thing I vividly remember doing in GTA Online. This is the only memory I have of it. Where, like, I literally just, like, found some random, gone to his passenger seat, and then, like, we were just driving around, and then someone started shooting at us. I remember I was just in the passenger seat. We're just shooting at each other for no reason. And that's it.
Sounds normal to me.
Yeah.
I've had experience playing like older GTA games in servers, and you get a similar kind of vibe where if you're new and you join, you just get fucking raped by these people flying around. I can imagine a similar scenario, so I might be a little bit more used to it than your average casual 5 player. So I feel like I'd come prepared with a bit of hardened experience from putting up with that kind of bullshit before. I've just always been kind of curious to see just how bad it actually is after hearing so many kids and shit complain about it. But
honestly, yeah, it just seems like the online just doesn't seem like that entertaining. Like, it feels like you have to be like invested in like what you're doing in the game.
The problem with online,
into it just doesn't look fucking fun. Like, I'm gonna walk. I got shot to fucking death.
Yeah, the one thing about 5 is that the only thing you really start out with is a fucking pistol, and like buying the weapons is fucking expensive. The game is real fucking grindy. Yeah,
this is the problem with online. It used to be, apparently it used to be fun when it first came out, but as time went on, they more and more went to this whole cash cow shit where they knew online was their moneymaker. So they just turned it into this whole thing where you have to pay for everything. And then they introduced the shark cards to allow kids to use their parents' credit card to just buy their way to the top. And it gives them the most money. So they're not going to stop doing it. Rockstar are going to keep doing it. They're going to keep doing this shit. And it just turned, the thing that pisses me off the most is not just that they're being lazy and cheap with their games, but is that they've turned the very concept into what the game is. GTA, Grand Theft Auto, you're supposed to steal and be dishonest as a character to get what you want. Then when I start hearing about, oh, you have to work and get money to buy the car, and why? Why can't I just steal a car? Isn't that the whole fucking point of the game?
Point of, like, the story,
fucking
like,
entire
they were
premise
making fun
of
of
the
like
game
a lot of businesses that do that thing.
is to be a criminal that steals.
Actually, yeah, in GTA Online, you can steal a car and keep it. You can. So,
But there's this huge focus on getting money to buy shit and having to pay for everything. I don't see why does it sound like a job? It just sounds awful. It's like the complete opposite of what I want when I boot up a GTA game. I want to have fun being a lunatic, fucking doing all kinds of crazy shit. I don't want to fucking sit down and fucking grind. Fuck that. That sounds awful.
GTA 5, go to work.
Yeah.
there's literally like activities you can do in the game that basically just is
Work.
jobs. I don't fucking
Yeah, the heists and shit.
Oh.
It's just like doing jobs. But yeah, so this whole problem, like once upon a time, Rockstar used to be that independent underdog when they started the first GTA, and it really just started skyrocketing with their 3D titles. The 3D universe was like a peak. They were pumping out new games every year. They were doing GTA 3, they were doing Vice City, Manhunt, and then San Andreas and Bully, and all the rest in between. They were doing all kinds of shit every year, at least one game a year. And then as soon as 5 come out, they just leaned back in their chair, put their hand behind their head, put their feet up and went, there we go, the moneymaker. And now one of the guys, Dan Houser, I believe, has left, which means that if they do a GTA 6, it's not looking good. It will be without his influence for the most part. And you know damn well they're not going to focus on much of a story and single-player campaign as they will just mostly online. It's just going to be GTA Online 2. I think someone said that in the chat. But that's what 6 will be. And it sucks. It really sucks because I was talking to someone else about this the other day, but 6 has so much potential to be such an insane, just the perfection culmination of what GTA could be. Because you could really take, because Vice City is what's left, right? Because like 4 was like Liberty City, so like 4 was like 3, and 5 was like San Andreas with Los Santos and that. So naturally, the progression is that 6 has to be Vice City again. It has to be the new. I mean, imagine with all the new technology and everything, with Red Dead graphics and details and technology, Red Dead 2 stuff, they could make the most amazing, like retro 80s synth wavy kind of vibe. They could Miami Vice kind of shit. They could make the most amazing fucking game with that. It'd be the hottest shit, and it would sell because you know this nostalgia shit is in right now. Everyone loves 80s vibes and shit. Everyone loves that, so they're gonna eat that shit up. That would make the best game ever, but the sad truth is, you know, it's never going to happen. They're not going to do it because they're just going to focus on online and money making and events and DLC kits and updates and shit. And they're going to lean off the story, and they're not going to really make a game anymore. They're just going to make a freemium grind fest to make money, a cash cow. And it's just really sad because there's so much potential. You can see how passionate I am about this because I say I'm a long-time fan of this company, and I used to play their games when I was little, when they were still little company, and I watched them grow all the way to the very, very top, literally the top. 5 was the most money making media product of all time, or something like that. Like it's sold more
I'm
money
pretty sure it's
than
the
any
greatest
movie
selling game
or
of all
book.
time. Like obviously,
What?
I'm pretty sure it's the greatest selling game of all time.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, not just game, but media. So like films and books as well. The highest selling. They literally stood at the exact top of the fucking ladder, and I watched them climb all the way from the bottom. You know, just from this little company, the plucky little, you know, ambitious group of people. But now it's really taken a sour turn because it's all about the money. And you think with the money they've earned from 5, you think they'd have enough money. Like, haven't you got enough? You got literally billions. Why you need to keep doing this? Why not just make
the worst part of like a Grand Theft Auto game like affecting your children not being the fact that you can murder everybody.
Yeah, it's the fact that the money. Well, yeah, but that's the real problem here, is that they have the ability. They showed with Red Dead 2, right? They showed with the details on the horse testicles and shit shrinking cold. You know, that's one thing I was told. Okay, relax.
I don't believe this shit. I forgot about the horse nuts.
The horse testicles shrink in the cold. I swear.
Like, newer games are more intensive to create, but they have billions of dollars. They can hire literally like millions of people to work on the game.
They have the ability and the potential to make the most amazing GTA 6, but you know they ain't going to do it They're just going to do online part 2. It's what it's going to be. And you shouldn't expect anything more at this point because the evidence, the writing's on the wall. I've seen it all across the years. They just don't give a fuck no more. They're just going to keep working. They do the same thing. I feel like Red Dead 2 was like I know it's the same company, but I feel like it's a separate set of people sort of thing, like the Red Dead team or whatever.
Time is money too, so like they won't spend money if it means wasting time. So, that's...
I don't know, man. But they just treat it like the next big projects. Like each game, 5 and Red Dead 2 were like very big projects that they'll just dedicate their time to and not worry about anything else. They could do that. They could just pour everything they've got into the next game because they have to make another game one day. They can't just never make another game again. They can't just fold because they ain't going to go bankrupt or nothing. They're making shitloads. So they have to make another game at some point. And when they do, it could be the most amazing thing, but they just aren't going to do it.
Fuck video games.
Video games suck. Video game.
Can't really agree with you.
Suck podcast hate video games.
I know I haven't played them, but I've seen everything I need to see. The only thing left for me to do when I play it at that point is just experience shit like the controls and how fluent the campaign and the missions are. And
I might run through the campaign of GTA 5, honestly. I haven't finished it as I should have, but yeah.
That's not... Yeah, I think you're misconstruing what I'm saying there because I'm... Not you, Joel, I mean the chat, but the game itself is probably great. Like GTA 5's campaign is probably fine, but I'm talking about the company and the milking of online. You cannot deny this. You don't have to play that to know what's going on. It's happening. It's everywhere. And it's just very unfortunate that this is the way it's gone. And you look at the timelines, they were pumping out games every year. And now I know technology is greatly improved and it takes longer to make a game because there's so much more shit to put in it. I get that. But now it's just like, it's getting a bit ridiculous now. I mean, GTA 5 is like span like, 3 generations now at this point. 3 console generations. It just, how long? How much longer is it going to keep going? They can keep using this one title. That's what I'm saying. I'm sure it was a fine game, but I mean, it's gone on for too long, man. Come on.
What I'm saying here, don't rape anybody.
Oh,
yeah.
Again. Yeah.
Don't rape anyone, kids.
Yeah, don't rape it. Not in the game industry either.
Probably be a good game. I feel like by a benchmark standard, it will be decent because of how the production value, but it could be so much more than what it will probably end up being because they will focus on an online thing because you can see what made them the money. I really hope they compromise. Well, I just don't have that faith anymore. After seeing what's happened in the last 7 years, I don't have the same faith. But they just aren't the company they used to be, is what I'm thinking. And now
I have a great question. I have a great question for this shit. Can you think of a good video game where like the really bad negative aspects about it, like, or the worst thing you could think of it is like trivial, like nitpicky?
Well,
like in the past like couple of years, I guess.
Years. Oh, you just ruled out a few for me.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything. I don't really play new games too often because, I mean, 1, I don't really have a reason to. And 2, there are a lot more games coming out. I think this is going to be the uprising of, like, really cool independent studios that are really trying to shine with their shit. I mean, like, all the New Blood shit that's coming out and, like, everyone's praising that.
Second video game Crash, baby. Actually, Dishonored was pretty good. I remember playing it with my cousin, like, years ago. So I'll give you that one. That's solid.
Yeah, so I mean, I think this is going to be the uprising of like independent studios and AAA is starting to go down the shitter as it usually
I would
does.
like to see that.
So they fucking do something again, and then one game sets it off for everyone else.
I do love Doom 2016 with like all my heart, but multiplayer was a shitter. Like I will gladly admit, multiplayer was like an absolute shitter. So I consider that a pretty big problem.
Try playing it on the Switch.
I've seen the videos of you playing it on the Switch. Just nothing works.
Nothing fucking works, dude.
Yeah, you say looking at single player, but the question was any negative thing at all, and you're saying, oh well, if we just look at this one positive thing, then there aren't any negative things. Yeah, I mean obviously, but we're talking about the game as a whole, and it's really hard to find a game. Yeah,
What
But
game?
no, I can only think of
What
games
you
from
moan
2 decades ago, so don't bother asking me. You know.
What I bitch and moan about?
You have no video games.
Yeah, you're right. I have no games. I don't play
Only
Doom.
Doom
I
3.
don't even know what Doom is. Why do I own 7 copies of Doom 3?
Yeah, the multiplayer of Twitch HQ2 sucked.
Yeah, the one that was intentionally designed for.
Yeah.
Actually, have you ever tried playing Twitch HQ2 in Deathmatch?
There are maps for it, right?
Well, I intentionally added quote unquote support for the original Twitch HQ2 for Deathmatch. We tried booting up in Deathmatch, like because it's one map. I didn't know what to do for Deathmatch, so all I did was okay. So you know the starting area where you get out of the elevator.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically all I fucking did was I made that area, that little area where you get out, and the staircase right at the edge of where the trigger is for the lights to come on. I just put those really tall like tech columns at that line, and then you basically all the spawns and all the deathmatch spawns are in that little staircase. You have to fucking see it for yourself. See how fucking bad
That
it is.
sounds gross as shit.
I didn't know what to do, and I wanted to add support in some way. And I didn't want to make it so that you can explore the whole fucking map in deathmatch. So I just said, okay, fuck it, I'll just do this.
I'll tell you, I'm not really a big fan of the multiplayer for Twitch HQ DX.
Which I am going to add full support for. So,
Game design sounds hard. But yeah, but if
Yeah.
you've been going for 25 years, you should be getting. If you're a large company for 25 years, you should be kind of good at it.
Yeah,
But
Twitch
no.
HQ Online is kind of grindy. All the Twitch stars,
the Twitch HQ MOBA.
Twitch HQ mobile game. Fuck off.
How would that even work?
How would that even work? I mean, you know what's kind of fucked up actually? You can play Twitch HQ3 online on Xandro on your phone, and it's like
3?
well, not for free. You have to pay for the source code, but
You have to, no. I thought you were going to say for free. No, not for free.
No.
You still gotta pay for my mod. Still got to pay for my game.
Yeah. When Twitch HQ
job
comes
for
out, y'all gotta pay fucking $40
Twitch HQ.
for the
Yes.
super deluxe edition. Where all
Triple A
I
price for Doom
face.
MOBA.
60.
Yeah,
So
it's just like
that's
there's like a
super cool.
deluxe edition where like it's $80 and it's just a picture of my face included.
Yeah, it's just like a
Now
statue of
you're
your
getting
head.
it. That's the AAA spirit.
Yeah, it's like the Duke Nukem bust for when Forever came out. Yeah, it's just a bust of my fucking head.
It's not even like an like interesting face. It's just like your resting like face.
Yeah, it's just like that one image of me just staring at my monitor with my fucking
It's
orange
like
long.
you just don't fucking get it underneath of it.
You just don't fucking get it, do you?
It's just that face.
So what's this thing about leaks then? Because I keep seeing this whenever new games are about to come out. It's like people just can't fucking wait. Why does it seem like every new game is coming out has talks about some leak? Why does everything got a leak? Why can't
There
they
was a
tighten
Far
that leak
Cry
up?
5.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. I heard
Holy shit! When did this happen?
like for years.
I barely heard about 4 and Primal. Oh.
I wanted to play 5 because I heard it was good, but I never. Actually, no, you heard about it because fucking we watched the Annoying Orange gaming played it.
Oh my god! I remember that now.
You guys have the best introductions to some things.
Annoying Orange Gaming.
For
No, it wasn't Annoying Orange. It was Killer Bean.
No, yeah, it was Killer Bean.
We watched
Oh my
Annoying Orange play Roblox.
Yeah, fuck.
Oh wow, you guys really sound like you have a good time on an average Saturday night, huh?
Yeah, we have fun
Yeah.
in our Jonathan's Arcade Discord, having events every 2 weeks.
Forget blowjobs. I want to watch Killer Bean fucking shoot people in Far Cry 5, and then like make like Killer Bean comments about it.
For anyone that has
American
no
Release
idea,
Concept. I think I saw the like teaser for that. Wasn't there like a demo or something or a trailer that came out for that? I think I saw that. It was neat, I suppose.
I have no idea. But for anyone who wants context, we watched Killer Bean for an event, and Jonathan's like, "Okay, which you should join if you want to watch events. We try to do one every month, so come join." Anyways, we watched Killer Bean, and then like one of the things that was on that channel where Killer Bean was hosted was fucking Killer Bean Let's Plays, and it was like it was surreal. And then we started watching Orange Gaming after that. It was fucking surreal, dude.
How does Annoying Orange have a gameplay channel?
Wait a minute. Wait, so 5 is already out? I'm fucking lost. When did that come out?
Yeah, that's what I just
I
said.
thought you got the numbers confused. I thought he was talking about 5 when he put 6 as a typo. What the fuck is happening, man? What year is it? This shit is going too fast.
The worst one.
Let me look this up. I'm looking at what year is it? No, I'm looking up when 5 came out.
I'm gonna look that up. Here, I'll look it up for you.
March 2018. So that
What year is it?
I don't know.
What year is it?
What does it say?
What year is it? .info. The current year is 2020.
No, really? Oh my god! Oh, I never would have figured this out. Those numbers in the bottom right corner of my monitor. I don't know, man. I had to look it up. But yeah, I was talking about how I saw like a demo or trailer for it. That must have been fucking years ago, or just before it came out. At least 2 to 3 years ago. Everything's just sort of blurring together. I haven't really done much in the last year or two that has been very different. So, Fat Cry 5. Okay. Yeah.
Fuck?
I don't know.
Years are presented in Mountain Time prior to
The year
June 7th, 2023.
In a coma this whole time. Wake up. I'm trying. I'm pinching myself. It's not working.
Earth standard -2 after that date. Note that this site will be offline for most of 2027 because of the zombies.
What?
Oh shit.
I just read that. I just read that too. What the fuck?
I want to go back to 2012. I swear.
Imagine this guy's actually correct.
He's right. It's just we get fucking zombies in 2027.
Oh my fucking god.
I want to go back to 2012. I
I'm
swear.
gonna die in the most uninteresting way possible.
I remember we were joking about fucking like what was that one image someone posted? It was basically like a time lapse of all the months that happened in 2020. It was May's Corona, and then like June is zombies.
Yeah, like zombies and aliens and all the shit that could go wrong.
God. It's happening.
We almost had like a big space rock collide with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just missed that. Like all the science, like you just missed it.
This is crazy, man. This year is wild. Here's a great video on Far Cry 3. You should definitely watch this guy's Modern Warfare video. Okay. I was going to say something, but you guys probably wouldn't get it.
What?
You wouldn't get it.
No, no! I didn't even think of
The only
that.
thing I can think of when I think of Far Cry is like, well, guys, we did it.
Well,
Oh wait, no, that's Dying Light. Fuck,
oh
that's
my
wrong
God.
game. God
Every
damn.
game is the
Oh, guys,
same.
we did it.
Anymore. Look, you can't expect me to know anything about Far Cry because look, it doesn't have DOOM in the title, so I don't know I don't understand it. It's Far Cry Doom? No, it's not Doom. Oh, Far Cry 5. Okay, Far Cry Doom. No, it's Far Cry 5. Actually, you're not listening. I can't. I'm incapable. I don't understand.
5.
Doom 5. Well, we had it. We had Doom 5.
Yeah, we have Doom 5 now, yeah.
Every word in the video game's title is just Doom, so it's Doom 5.
How'd you know about my Chrome extension?
Look, I'm happy with how Eternal came out. I think you mentioned it earlier, but like, this is probably a good place to stop for them.
Yeah, I did. I think honestly, I mean, what the fuck else could they do after this? Let's be honest here.
Revamp it. Just do something completely
Do more
different.
More
No,
Eternal.
because that's the exact problem, though. Because they're going to find something good and they're just going to lash onto it and keep doing the same thing. We've witnessed other companies doing
When the
this.
fuck do remakes start getting remade? Because we're in that first wave of remake shit. But then, like,
That's because
30 years from now, people are gonna be like, "Oh, the remake of that one game was really good. I hope it gets remade."
yeah,
We're entering perpetual hell.
Shit with like the Modern Warfare remakes. Have you seen that shit? They remade the game twice.
Oh yeah.
Talk
Like-
about money.
Like within the span of like a couple of years. Like that makes no fucking sense. Like okay. So there's Modern Warfare, like Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Okay, original game, 2007. It's a bit dated, not too bad. And then the remake comes out, Modern Warfare Remastered. Oh, okay.
You
That
have
makes
to buy
sense.
like Infinity War with it or whatever.
Yeah, you have to buy, you have to pre-order
Warfare.
Infinity War. That got shit on. So
Yeah, Call of Duty Infinity War.
Infinity War. and then fucking like last year,
Call of Duty Endgame coming out.
and last year it was like, oh yeah, here's Modern Warfare, just called Modern Warfare.
Why
What
do
is
they keep using
happening?
the same name? Are they running out of words? They can't think of other words. We used every type of warfare. It's just all modern. All of it is modern. All these games are modern, so let's just call it Modern Warfare. Oh,
Next Call of Duty game, Modern Warfare.
No, this is gonna be called Warfare, dude. Just
future warfare.
Next year's
No.
Modern. The year after that, Warfare.
Yeah, the first game's gonna be Modern, and then it's just gonna be Warfare. It's just gonna be two separate games. Like
It's just
fucking Pokemon.
it's just like the top half of like the Modern Warfare, like the Call of Duty 4 like cover art, and
No,
it's just like
like-
Modern.
It'd be like
You just see,
Pokemon,
you
where
see
they
like his
release
head
two
with like the
different
wrap
shit
around
at
it.
the same
Pokemon
time.
released the same game, but it's like different titles, and it's just like instead of like fucking red and blue, it's like fucking Modern.
Yeah. Call of Duty Modern, Call of Duty Warfare. Which one have you got? Mix and match with your friends.
Did you get like the ass end of the guy on the cover for Warfare?
Call of Duty be Call of Duty. Man, this is Call of Duty. I mean, you better wake up, man. This is how it's been. This is the game. It will never be Call of Duty with no tagline or subtitle. It needs one to survive.
That always fucking pissed me off when a game series just gets rid of its numbering for like no reason.
Doom
Yeah.
Eternal.
Doom,
Well,
yeah, Doom Eternal, yeah.
For like Modern Warfare, like the sequel, I don't know why they just didn't call it 5. I mean, actually no, World of War came next, and then Modern Warfare 2 came out. I think.
I'm fine with subtitles as long as you can keep like the numeration. Like, how many
Yeah.
fucking COD games are there now? Like 12,
I don't know.
15.
Like, fucking a million of. I don't even know, dude. Like, they still do the thing where they release a new one like every year.
When there's more games in the series than the average player's age. Ooh.
Ooh,
Oh, come on. I thought that was smart. I came up with that on the cuff.
you're right though. Like, I can't laugh because I'll just cry afterwards.
Expecting them to one day do a Call of Duty. Maybe. I mean, Doom did it. Doom 2016. They just called it Doom. There
Go
was no,
back to like the World Wars
subtitle.
where like they started from.
Yeah. In like 2025 or something, they'll just call it Call of Duty, and it'll probably be like a remake of the very first game, but like all these new features.
Yeah,
Honestly,
get Call of Duty away from like, get them away from like, oh, I put an exoskeleton on my fucking cock for performance now.
Like,
They will
why?
never
Yeah,
do
why
that.
don't they remake the first couple of games? Those games you can't even fucking play those games anymore.
They're actually like war. You mean the games that are actually based on historical war and
Yeah.
realistic shit? Nah, we need space stuff, dude, and all these crazy suits and flying and shit. Yeah.
Human drama, but not too much human drama. We'll actually start thinking about ourselves and get weirded out, and that will keep us from buying stuff.
Modern warfare should have been more honest and called it sci-fi warfare. That's really,
Like,
really
call
what
it
it
Call
is.
of Duty Infinity War. Like, should man make robot for man?
Call of Duty 1 did get ported to last gen called Call of Duty Classic. Oh, Classic! That's how you know
Classic.
a franchise has really gone down. When they call their first game Classic, that means they don't give a shit no more. They're just using their old shit to profit. Look, this is the retro Classic edition, dude. That was the one you made before. There's nothing
Call of
retro
Duty
Classic
Age of
about it. It was the
Ultron.
first one. Imagine if I don't know. I'm trying to think of an equivalent here. Imagine if you called like our first stream episode the classic episode.
don't
It's
think
not
I-
just the first
I-
episode. What are you
Dude.
talking about?
Fine.
Imagine if you remake an episode of a podcast. We just like we all get the scripts and we just read them out again.
We transcribed the first one.
entire
More.
script thing.
Right for the whole thing.
I could do that.
There's one Call of Duty thing that I want to praise though is that when World War II came out, everyone was praising.
So in World War II,
That's what they called it.
I know what you mean. It's just the way that like the sentences broke up, just made it sound like a different thought. Like when World War II came out.
Oh my god! Yeah, when World War II came out. Fuck off. No. But like when World War II came out, everyone was praising it because they were making lots of callbacks to old stuff from old Call of Duties, like the health system. Instead of having regenerating health, you actually had like a health thing. Like you had actual health, like a health meter.
Huh.
Like they added that back in and shit like that. Like they were actually going backwards, and it was like, whoa. It was like,
Whoa.
And then no one talked about it ever again. And they went back to and then like the next game that came out was they just went back to the same usual bullshit. So it was like, wow.
You'd be genuinely surprised how confusing and complicated the Nazi zombie stories is. Really? I mean, because my own experience with any Call of Duty game is playing the zombie mode on one of the oldest ones way back, something like
just
that.
Just a storm dick.
Because it's just like a survive the waves kind of typical. It's fun for a while, I suppose.
Well, I
never thought it was
Nazi
that
zombie story
complicated.
is that you play as the fucking presidents of the United States.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, like in Black Ops, there was an unlockable Nazi zombies mission where like you play as the presidents of the United States.
Mission?
Yeah, JFK, Nixon.
It's just a mode where you survive the waves.
Yeah, not mission. I'm sorry. Like, but it was unlockable after you beat the game, like the single player. I mean.
Wait, beat it? The single player game. I was gonna say, is there a fucking end to zombies? Is there like a final?
There are actually like I don't know like what maps or
100.
there are actual endings to zombie maps, but
I think there are like doable objectives in like some of the newer ones, but like I don't remember like if any of them actually end.
Yeah, I think Moon, the one in that same game, has like an ending if you do something right. I don't know. I'm not qualified to talk about something like that.
I think Moon just has like some cinematic shit, like if you get far enough or do like the right thing. But then I think it's just survival after that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not qualified.
I haven't played a lot of shit either. It used to scare me because like one of the like people that was trying to introduce me to it, like you're gonna shit yourself. The moment you look at it, you're just gonna shit everywhere. And I'm just like, oh, this is gonna be scary. And then it just like nothing happened. I'm like, oh.
I remember like when I was
9 or 10 at the time.
Oh my god. Yeah, when I was really young, when Black Ops 2 came out, and that zombies mode was actually a lot different because it was like open world. It was like open world and shit. And one of the things that scared me about it is like if you walk out, like, because there's this bus in that map. There was like a bus they had to get on to go around the map. And basically, if you didn't get on the bus and you were just running around, like this monkey thing would literally jump on your face and fucking claw the shit out of you. That scared the fuck out of me as a kid. I don't know why. It just scared me. I was really young back then.
I remember like the fucking like monkeys in that temple level in Black Ops, like the first one. It was like I don't remember what it was. It was like a jungle.
Yeah, it was
Nazi zombies, and there's like fucking zombie monkeys, like not like the fucking like monkeys like in 2, but like just regular like dart monkey.
The only map that comes to my mind that I remember is a house. It's like a fucking old wooden house. I don't know.
The house.
The house.
It might have just been
and you got the stairs.
Whatever the fucking German like actual
probably,
Nazi zombies.
Yeah.
Even actual Nazis. What? Not like the fake ones in the new games. Is that what you're trying to say? Like how crazy? I'm asking. I'm trying to take the piss. I'm genuinely curious because I don't know how far these games have gone and how crazy they've gotten because I haven't played them. How crazy are they? You know.
Well, I haven't played one in a while, so I don't know. But
let me look that up actually.
Yeah. Hold on one second.
You're probably just thinking of the World at War one.
There we go.
Sounds like someone breaking in.
Yeah, but this appears to be the one I remember, but I think so, yeah. Perhaps it is this one. Yeah, I recognise the stairs with all the shit on it that you can't just climb over the rubble. Like, so dumb. Why can't you just walk up, you know?
Oh, yeah,
stupid.
yeah. That's basically everyone's like first introduction.
But it didn't. I think it was like really old though. The graphics look a bit too good on these. I believe. I don't know if it was like the first game or whatever, but I'm not familiar with the series. But that's about as far as my knowledge of these games go because I don't really play.
Yeah, the thing I do remember about World at War Zombies is that like it was just a bonus feature It wasn't like a main selling point. Like you
Yeah,
had
that's
to
what I
actually
thought it
beat
was.
the game. Yeah, you had to beat the whole game, and then you would unlock it. It was only one mission to like I'm not one mission, but one level of Nazi zombies, and then it became huge because it was like a bonus thing that everyone liked and everyone played it online and shit.
Right.
Yeah, I like that sort of thing in games where like they included a bonus thing, like a bonus mode or some shit, and everyone likes it because like it's just the developers like fuck it, let's just like even though our game's supposed to be like historically accurate or whatever, let's just like throw in some dumb shit because we feel like it.
Just make shit people like.
Yeah. How hard is it to do that? You know. Interesting. Okay.
Hate video games.
Yeah, video games
Wow.
suck.
Man, you guys talk a lot about video games, considering you guys absolutely cannot stand them from everything you say. You only appear to detest them.
I can
just
hate
don't know.
cocaine and still not be able to stop doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We hate our addictions, but we don't do anything about it.
You guys are pathetic.
Welcome to the
I
world.
can't believe you people. This truly is a modern warfare.
What do you hate, Hexa? Also, Sean.
I hate bullshit and people on Twitter.
Yeah, you know, we hate modern.
Yeah, I hate warfare.
I hate modern. I liked warfare, but I don't like modern. It's shit. Video games are bad. I don't know, man. The Hamilton thing. What's that?
Hamilton?
Oh no! You said watched. I thought it was like a new show or a video or something. Oh, not the binder. Yeah, I've seen the images.
I have no
That's
idea.
Twitter. That's Twitter in a fucking just nutshell it right there. There
I
you
have
go.
no idea.
You guys don't know? Oh,
No.
we're gonna have to find this. We have to
Hamilton,
find it.
right?
Wait, you guys no, because he said. All right, I'm gonna try and find it for you. Yeah. Here's some examples. It's hard to get a high resolution version of these, but this is the thing he's talking about. Wait, I'm trying to find the one with the actual. Yeah, there we go. When he says Miku binder, he's referring to the clothing on this one. So yeah, it's basically just this isn't even all of them. I think there's another one, but I'm gonna be asked to pick
What is this?
It's Twitter.
Look at the name of the last one.
Hang on, let me look at the last one. Hold on.
Look at the name.
I think
look at
there's
the name of the
another
last
one.
one.
I haven't posted it.
Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah, you gonna read it out?
I'm not reading this shit.
Yeah, see, you guys don't. For the people in the chat, these two boys here have quit Twitter and they don't like looking at shit. But I have continued to witness this stuff all the time, so I'm kind of used to it. These guys, it's funny to me because I could just show them this shit that they're missing out on, and they absolutely flip. This is funny. Yeah. At least it amused me in some way, so it wasn't entirely useless.
I'm starting to twitch. I'm starting to fucking twitch. What are you doing to me?
Don't start a Twitch. We ain't going back there. That'd be the worst decision to make right now. Just relax, calm your ass down. Stay on YouTube, chill out, just take it in, and just remember this is the kind of shit. This is the kind of attitude that I'd be seeing all around me all the time. This is Twitter, man. Welcome. You know, people like to put the blame on when Tumblr banned porn, so all the Tumblr people came to Twitter, which is probably partially to do with all the inflated. Partially, but I feel like even before that, it was getting to this anyway. It was becoming like this. This is just Twitter culture. This is what it's like. And it pleases me to see it nutshelled so well, though, because it's hard for me to articulate exactly what it is. But if you guys know this pretty much sums it up. You could just read these.
Fucking throw up.
Yeah. Because, Twitter, we advocating mental illness and doing piece of shit since 2007. It is from Tumblr, actually. Yeah, but what I'm saying is that was Tumblr, but now it really just sums up the typical Twitter attitude these days that I see a lot. It really does. Have you seen the Emperor Lemon video? Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I sure have. It was pretty good. The one about Twitter and its purpose and stuff. And
I heard like a thing about him talking about it, but I haven't actually watched anything.
This is what I was telling you guys about. You guys quit Twitter, but I won't because I need my accounts for like what he said in the video. It's useful for a content creator for networking and shit like that. If you have channels and you make content and stuff, you need a platform to like post information updates and share it and stuff. It really does help.
If people really want to come to you, they'll find something else.
I don't know, guys. I'm just saying it's helped.
It just creates a swarm of flies.
Yeah, honestly, speaking,
like, for anything else.
If you're a fan of something and you care about that person so much that you want to keep up to date with what they're doing, just find literally anything else. Like if you're dedicated enough, you will find something else.
That's that kind of dedication you'd be associating with a very small fringe, the biggest fan kind of people. This is a platform so you can reach out to a wider array, so you can get more. I don't know. You guys just start thinking about success, okay?
A wider array. Oh yeah, because everyone's on fucking Twitter. That's the thing. Like everyone's on Twitter. It's just like everyone's on YouTube.
Ugliest people I've ever seen in my life.
Ooh, drop that bomb. I think there's one more. Let me try and find the last one.
Don't find the last one. Don't find it.
Stop double clicking. There you go. That's all 4 of them. Got it.
I'm not looking.
Oh, you're good. You're good to see it.
I'm not looking. I'm looking at the chat right now. I'm not looking.
Okay. Well, you're gonna end up seeing it. You've seen the others anyway. It's just more of the same shit. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss any.
This is just the equivalent of like fucking what was that like? It's like Sig Mario, like that fucking Mario brother that like bends galaxies and shit. Like, you remember what I'm talking about, right? Like that fucking like that parody like Mario brother. They had like a Sigma in his name.
Well, I find strange is
Mario
oh,
or something like that. I don't fucking know.
It looked like Iario or something. Hold on, I'll find it for you.
Iario? What? What are you talking about?
Nice. Here it is.
Go on. Okay.
It's this, but like people think they're being legitimate.
Name.
Oh yeah, I fucking seen this. I remember this now. Oh my god.
Sexuality. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. This just looks like original character Do Not Steal though. It's just like, oh my.
That's what this is what this is. Except they're using like real people.
Really supercharged with identity.
Yeah, they're using real people to do this.
Yeah. That's why it's okay, that sums it up. Well established. Yeah, it's pretty disturbing, I gotta say, because it's so easy to paint someone as problematic if they don't approve, though, because the individual elements of these descriptions are not of themselves a problem or an issue, but when you put all of this together and this mentality of it, getting a real life characters and personalities and putting this shit on them, it's pretty disturbing. I gotta say, it's uncomfortable. This is the mindset, though, because we should be accepting.
I'll post one of them.
You don't want to be a bigot, though, do you? Show this shit on stream. Yeah, don't link it. Put all 4 of them on the screen.
No, fuck you.
I dare you.
No, fuck you.
To put all 4
will
on the
never
screen.
show up on my channel in my life.
Yeah.
As long as I have fingers to grasp around someone's fucking throat, this will never appear on my channel.
I'm pretty sure that image that Boopity shared with the UK, I'm pretty sure that's Google Maps of all the pubs in the UK. See, I know my shit. I'm pretty sure that is. You want to do something funny? Try doing a search for like how many furries are there in Germany and look at the map results. That's a funny one.
Really?
Yeah. I remember seeing that a few years back. There was like a huge, like that image. There's a huge cluster of like loads of like icons for furries in Germany. They had like, it was like all of Europe, but Germany had like loads, like jam packed into one. Come on, I can't be the only one who saw that. It makes me sound like I'm making shit up. I swear I'm not.
I'm not. Disturbing. Like it's just like,
why on earth is there a B in? Okay, let me read. What is this? Why on earth is there a B in LGBT? I'm all for gay rights, the trans rights are dope too, but giving rights to the British is. Hey, come on, come on! I deserve rights too, you know. British people are persecuted on the internet because it's American dominated. Those fucking
British people going to hell for being British.
Yeah, we get shit. We get shit for it. No, there is actually like I've seen a small rising trend in like anti-British shit on Twitter. People taking the
It's
piss.
just funny.
Like what? Is it not cool? How you guys used to love us back in the day? Americans just be like, oh, British people are so sophisticated. They have such nice voices. They're awesome and so smart. And now it's just Twitter shitting all over them. Like, oh yeah,
Fucking
British.
Twitter can't make up their mind. They're just
What's going on, man? And every time I see someone mocking British people, I'm just like, well, yeah, that's what we do. Like, I'm not even. I don't even see a problem.
I'll be honest. I think your voice is sexy. I like your voice. Okay.
Ooh,
So
shit.
you know what? Yeah.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for this intimate moment. Thanks. I appreciate the compliment. Well, I like your voice too, actually, because you're one of my favorite big YouTubers and Twitch streamers. I love those videos you do on Crazy Karens every week. It's very fun.
Oh yeah, thank you. Sometimes
And also, Laser, I watch your videos too. I like your videos on all the shitty. I watched your video on Serious Sam the other day. It was a bit confusing how you kept jumping back and forth between all the games in review, but I got the hang of it.
Oh, fuck you.
I see what you're doing. I'm so
That took me a second.
to have two very famous friends like this. Yeah, Tuesday in it. It's just shit like that. But people make fun of British people doing certain things, and whenever I see it, I'm just like, well, yeah, that's what we do. Like, what? I don't see the problem. Like, I fail to detect the issue. Yeah, we say that.
it's just because people are doing something different than them, so it's just like they have to call them out for it. That's literally all it is.
It's civvy. Yes. My best friends is Critical and Civvy. I'm so fucking blessed to be so close to such huge famous people. I really hope that one day I can reach their level of fame, you know? No, it's because you talk funny. Well, yeah, I know. We do talk funny, but what's wrong with that? I thought people would like that. I thought they'd find it fun, but why are they so mad?
I mean, why else do you guys watch this? We're not funny, huh? We're not funny? Is that what you're saying? Huh? We're not fucking funny?
Okay, stream's over.
Funny?
We're going home. Goodbye, guys.
It just seems that people are just angry because it's Twitter and they have to be angry about shit. But it sounds to me like something that they would find fun and laugh at. But it just seems to have a negative insinuation that always like want to shit on us. And it's like, well, I say I don't care because I own this shit. I say Tuesday.
Well, that's just Twitter. They can't have fun with something anymore. It has to be fucking over the top vitriolic.
Hexter is just pyrocynical. Look, I'm not pyrocynical because I don't even sound close to that guy. He's from up north. He talk with a northern voice. Okay, he's further up that way. Okay, he's up there. I'm down here. I'm right down back in good old London town. Let me tell you, the best, the most definitive. When you think British person, you probably think the most definitive stereotype is in the heart of London, and that's where I be. So you remember that when you think of the other British people on content creators. Okay, I'm the one. All right, don't you forget that.
Ooh, he just called you G-Man. What are you gonna do about it?
Oh my god, I just called you G-Man.
You're
what are you gonna do now?
What? What? No, don't tell me you're one of them. Don't tell me. You're not even American. Don't tell me you're one of those people.
What are you gonna do about it?
Difference.
Between Australians, yeah.
Oh no! Hey guys, you know UV isn't British, right? Anyway, John, you're not funny. Yeah, he is. Stop being mean, man.
No
Chat's
one's
being
funny.
so mean to us. Come on.
Yeah,
What's next? Is Hexa going to start cosplaying as a girl? Look, see, let me just explain for a second. See, now I don't do cosplays because I don't believe that I'd be able to pull anything off. That's just the bottom line. I wouldn't cosplay as anything. I'm just the guy that goes around admiring all the cool
You
shit.
just need creativity, really. Like, if you can't
Yeah.
pull off like the fucking like month-long like paint jobs and like sculpting, like all that shit, you can just be like funny with it, like people that like go as like the Final Fantasy Black Mages.
Have you guys seen my cosplays?
Yes. Anyway, so I bottom line just don't do it in general. So before we could get to a question like that, we just have to focus on the entryway level of just cosplaying as a whole, which I cannot do. So we can't even get to that kind of question. That was a real politician's answer. I'm sorry, but I had to sort of dodge that shit a little bit. I had to matrix that fucking question there because I don't want to get into the specifics of what I like. Anyway, so Hexter is the only British YouTuber. Yeah, exactly. Everyone else is a fake. Yeah.
There's just like one big island like off like above like Central Europe, and only he lives on it.
Yeah, this is my land. You know, it does sometimes feel a bit funny like that though, because I know there's other British content creators like Pyrocynical, like huge, but all the people I know, it's very American dominated. It just seems that the internet is very much a lot of Americans. I've seen a lot. Okay, that cracked me up. I was gonna say I see a lot more Australians in the last few years, like cropping up here and there and everywhere. So it's sort of rising, but it's very much an American thing. And a lot of the companies are as well, of course, like Google, Facebook, YouTube.
A lot of the biggest like access
Americans are
So I feel
finding
like as
a
a
way to
British
make
person,
money
I'm
off
basically
YouTube.
saying I'm a minority and I need respect on the internet because I'm a
Fuck you.
minority. Okay, relax.
Like, I think there's. Oh, holy shit! I think
I'm the
reason
token
why-
Brit of the group.
I think the reason why there's so many Americans on like on YouTube and shit is because the idea of like a YouTuber in America making money is like because everyone the whole stereotype about how everyone in America is fucking lazy and fat and just like
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I
You
know,
can't
but
play PUBG and make
it's
money from
it's
it.
a Western culture thing, though. The internet and making videos and content shit. Everyone likes it. I just realize America. America is huge, and there's a lot of people in it. But there's just I feel like so many of the entertainment companies and everything. There just seems to be some sort of societal tradition that so that they always dominate, like fucking Hollywood and shit. It's always American. Why is all media American? Stop! I'm trying to balance that shit out. I'm bringing Brits back on the map. Okay. How do British people see Canada?
British doesn't exist.
Very apologetic, syrup, funny. That outfit that I see them wear with the hat and the jacket, and
Like lumberjacks.
no, not lumberjacks. The one with the wide brimmed hat and the uniform. I don't know. And
you mean the overall.
saying and moose, and that's about it. And also, when we were in school, we had a Canadian teacher. We always thought they were American, but come on, they didn't say so how are we supposed to know? And they didn't say about, so how are we supposed to know?
We had like a Canadian substitute teacher one that just went to like my entire school chain. I ended up seeing her for like 5 or 6 years. But like whenever she tells someone to like get out, because like my school system was like a bunch of shit, she always end up saying like get out.
That's right. You know what?
RNCP uniform. Let's have a
Babe,
let's
you
see if that's what
spelled
I'm
dual
talking about.
wrong. You spelled dual wrong. You know that, right?
Oh, I did? Yeah,
it's with
we're
an A.
yeah,
not E.
I'm dual
fucking
citizen to
fighting
Canada. She's gonna duel someone. She's gonna challenge them to a duel. Yeah, that's the uniform I'm talking about. That's Canada. That uniform is Canada.
America's gonna fight England.
England doesn't exist. What do you mean?
Yeah, but I'm real. I am England. She duels citizens of Canada. Yeah, she gives them a gun each, and they turn their back.
You're dual citizens. You just fight everyone one-on-one to death. Fucking. Oh my god.
It's England's bitch. You glad you dropped that JK because you better catch some fire.
Yeah, not me. Not me. No, not me. No, me.
But he's not Canadian though. Okay, so yeah, I'm the Queen of England, thank you, but I am not. But I could be one day when she
Nationalities
passes on.
fucking suck.
What?
Why can't we just bring back Pangea?
Because it takes a little while. It takes a while. We're working on
that
it.
long?
We're moving them. Just yeah, we'll just push them a little bit. Just slide into place.
Yeah. Just a bunch of dirt.
Well, you're God. You sort it out.
We can push a little dirt with a little dozer, so we can push big dirt with big dozer.
Okay.
Simple logic.
Domestic abuse live.
Yeah, you guys just witnessed domestic abuse.
Oh my god. See, lockdown really does cause this shit.
All right. You know what? You know how everyone's testing kids and everything? The next big thing is going to be domestic violence. You're going to hear me beating up my girlfriend. No, I'm kidding.
Interesting. Given the quarantine, that may be
I need someone to beat up first.
Beating me up right now. See, look, domestic violence. Help! Cancel culture!
Sounded like critical again. Anyway, so yeah, Queen, and yeah. So yeah, I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. But I am the token Brit of this American-oriented group. And as you can see, my character on the stream also has a dark complexion. So I guess that also helps reinforce the token nature. No hate. Just
let me think about us, too. Like, obviously, like, we're both American, but we have to, like, find, like, this fucking, like, sub-race for each of us.
Yeah, there has to be like a way of dividing each other further. If we're all the same, we're all white Mate, what young
There's no
males?
way-
We have to
there's no
find
way
another
we can
thing
be
that divides
similar.
us. Look, I'm British and you're American, so I'm the minority and you must pay me reparations, okay? I'm oppressed by you. You are oppressing me right now because it's not my stream, it's yours. Okay? That's what it is.
I'm sorry.
Where's
Please
your
take
OnlyFans?
all my money
Okay,
in my
my
house.
OnlyFans is right fucking here. All right, I put the camera on, put a nice big ass middle finger right up. You can't hear it. Like, there you go. That's my middle finger rubbing the microphone.
Oh.
That's your OnlyFans. You can sit on it and spin on it and stick it where the sun don't shine. Fuck OnlyFans.
I would punch.
What kind of name is that anyway? Sorry, I'm gonna go off on a tangent here. What kind of fucking name is OnlyFans? Did it start out as like a
It's
site
only
where
fans. It's only for fans because like only fans
didn't
will
know
actually pay
this?
for that shit.
Didn't start out as like a site where it was genuinely for like content creators, like Patreon, like exclusive content for their biggest fans, and then it turned into like a sexual thing later, or has it always been a sexual thing? And people it's just a shitty name. It shouldn't be OnlyFans. It's only fucking thirsty, fucking sexual deviants.
Fans,
And
fanatics, yeah.
It's not fans though. It's not just fans. It's the fans that want to fuck them. That's a bit of a difference, isn't it? We've all got fans, but I don't think they all want to do something strange with us.
If you're an OnlyFans
Yeah,
star, then your
sum it up.
fans are only the ones that want to fuck you.
It just seems wrong to me because when I hear the word OnlyFans, I'm thinking of like a Patreon sort of thing. You know, when they do exclusive content for like, you know, oh, it's a cool special video I'm dropping later this week. You can get it early. You know, that's
I mean,
like
technically you
OnlyFans.
could, but like
Fans get content.
the majority of it is
I
just
don't know.
titty.
It just gets on my nerves, man. I'm sick of this. Like, we all have sexual desires, human nature, but my God, is it exploited in this shit? And what pisses me off is the amount of people that fall for it. That's the thing.
Oh my god, it's spreading! Oh!
Well,
Up.
She spilled water on my desk.
okay, well, he's going to die.
Dude, fuck off.
Electrocute.
Sock for now.
You're using a sock. I don't even know if it's my sock.
Yeah. So yeah, it's terrible, and I just hate the amount of people that fall for it. It's just awful. These people that are willing to give their souls away just to see something they can see for free. You know, I hate it. It's such a pathetic and shameful thing. You know, because you can't really hate on the girls themselves and the people doing it, because anyone can, if they have the goods, they can make money doing it. And it's sort of like capitalism a little bit. You're getting that hustle, you're getting that grind, you're doing something with it, even if it's something lazy and easily exploitable. But it's the amount of sad fucks who are willing to put themselves in a degrading position and waste and blow away so much money for what? A pic that isn't even like a pic of the knickers or some shit. Not even
literally
naked.
just one. Okay. Here's the thing. Here's what you do. You know Google exists, right? You go on Google, you Google
that's what I'd be saying.
big boob, and you skip the entirety of what OnlyFans offers.
How many people have said that already, though? How many people have already said, oh, you can just find millions of pictures of boobs on the internet, so why are we doing this? Well, obviously there's something, because there's so
I think
many
it's
There
the
isn't.
fact
There really,
that
there
people,
isn't though.
Like the thing about like most porn is that like it's just like I don't want to like objective like turn anyone into like objects or whatever, but like when you literally go search up porn, like you just look at the woman, you're like, oh, okay, boob, and that's it.
It's a tool. It's a tool for getting you off. Whereas OnlyFans, like they might know them. A bit
like
more.
they know.
Yeah,
like,
and
I
connection.
give you a fucking.
It's fake. It's fucking fake. Like the connection is fake. There is no connection. They're faking. They're just acting like they're fucking into you. They just want your money. It's like a company. I can't stand these fools. They just succumb to it. The sucker. There's so many suckers. They just fall for it. Please give me my money, pretty girl. I can tell you love me. It's just a faceless person who wants your cash. You idiots. You're all stupid. Stupid simps. I can't stand it. Everyone is so stupid and lazy these days, except for me. I hate it. We need to bring effort back, man, and being your own person and working hard.
Back. Dude, Pornhub Gaming.
Yeah, Pornhub Gaming.
That's true. We did talk about that. We did, yeah. Let's bring that back. Let's not forget about that proposition. Give it to them. Propose it to Pornhub. They may very well try. Especially considering all the pro gamers are touching people. It's like a match made in heaven. We could just start like a section for like, you know, that kind of genre. They could all just go there and have their desires like fulfilled, so they're relieved, so they don't touch no one anymore.
That's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh,
We need
ladies
to
and
push
gentlemen,
this.
exclusive content. Your first video playing with your micro penis. All right, let's go.
We need to pitch this to Pornhub. This is just great.
Dude, that's
The
clickbait.
U.S. Army esports. Okay, yeah, that's another topic. So I know the suck's gone on for a while now, but
I can't clickbait people on Pornhub Gaming.
We're building up steam now because we're at the beginning we were like, what the fuck do we talk about? And now we're like 1,000 topics a minute. So yeah, company, not just gaming, but company accounts in general. It just starts to get very irritating and insufferable when they try and act like a fun, relatable, funny person when you know it's just a faceless entity corporate company that just wants your fucking money. Same shit. I can't stand this shit. It's everywhere. It's bullshit. But the US Army esports thing is particularly insufferable because they're supposed to be, the army. I know it's the gaming division, but it's still supposed to represent the military, and they're acting, kind of like those images I sent earlier in the chat. They're acting...
Yeah, Thomas Jefferson.
See, it's really hard to not use the word pussy. I'm trying to use a more sophisticated description of the way they act.
Why does the U.S. Army even have a gaming division? Why?
Yeah, it's weird. It is weird, isn't it?
It can boost their fucking numbers, I guess. I don't know.
No, it doesn't make any sense. Does it help them recruit? Do they play games like COD and shit? Like it helps them recruit members because they shoot.
I don't think it's like the old fucking I don't think it's like them using the Doom engine for like military training or anything.
I remember that. I was going to mention that. That was the thing that happened once.
Yeah, that makes sense. But no, they play like fucking League.
Yeah, what is it for? It's not really seems to be helping the military or the army do anything. It's just gaming, entertainment. Why is it associated with the army? Why can't it just be its own thing? Like it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, it's the whole UU thing, and it's just like, why? What are you doing? What are you guys doing? You look at them on Twitter responding to what was the company, the Twitch or esports, whatever the company that does the event, and they're just like responding to it with all these really this insufferable attitude of behavior is just so it's embarrassing. It's like the taxpayers, the army, you're supposed to represent the muscle and the force of your country. Why you're supposed to be more like I don't know, that guy in Brazil who makes Doom mods, the guy. Be more like that. It's
that guy. Who could that be? Brazil.
They're trying to recruit people by making it
seem
like it doesn't help.
It
doesn't help. People get off by it. It's cringe. People say, I hate using that word, but it's what it is.
We should do that for a video sometime. We should go up to that fucking US.
Can't blow up children in another country and get PTSD. Yeah, pretty much. It's weird. What the fuck, man? It's social media is making everything worse, and it just keeps getting more and more degenerate and mentally ill by the week. People are getting worse. Everyone is deteriorating, man. You guys probably jumped ship, did the right thing before it starts messing with your mind.
Fucking.
I refuse to let it go. I feel like I'm strong.
A historical figure in this bullshit.
I'm going on a fucking children, dude. Fucking. Here we're in the Smash community, touching children. Here we're in the army, blowing up children. I mean, Jesus Christ. So much fucking children being tossed around.
Please, somebody think of the children.
I'm thinking of them getting blown up.
No, not like that. Don't. Careful, man. Don't think about them that way. Okay, relax. Think about rescuing them from danger and peril and giving them a good life. Don't think about anything else. Okay, we need to protect our people. Okay.
Remember those fucking Dolan comics?
Wait a minute, what are you talking about? Thinking of the kids. Just a few episodes ago, I remember what you said. Fuck them kids. That was you. And I had to argue with you about how kids aren't evil pieces of shit that you hate. You're not supposed to hate them. If anything, you'd be on their side. I don't even know why you left Twitter. You hate them kids too. What's wrong with these people, man? Awful. I feel like you guys got out of there before, this toxicity of messing with your head and that, but I feel like I'm strong. I have a strong mind and I can resist, okay? All this ridiculous degeneracy all around me, okay, on social media, I can handle it, okay? I can still be myself. I won't let it bring me down, right? I know what's real and what's not real. I know what's fantasy rainbow land and what's real world shit. I can work out logic, okay? I have facts and logic, okay? Like Benedict Chaperone, okay? I know what to do. I know what's real, okay?
The only Brit destroys pansexual historical figures with facts and logic.
I'm going to make my own statue, and I'll never pull it down. Nan, is there any topics you wanted to discuss? Yeah, let's. How about the topic of him still not having
like
a
how-
custom avatar? He still needs to do
Yeah.
that. Why haven't you done it
I
yet?
just love how everyone, like, as soon as Nan joins the chat, everyone just like does that, like that.
Yeah, everything's just like,
where, like
It's
like,
like
you know,
the
it's
guy
meme
with the
where, like,
chewing
everyone
gum.
turns around and looks at Bart, and he's like in the classroom, whatever, and everyone just turns around,
Yeah.
say the line.
say the line, and everyone just literally stares at Nan. Everyone just fucking stops.
Everyone loves Nan.
Everyone loves him.
Everyone does
Shaming
love
Nan. No, I
give him a
know.
hug.
It's not shaming him because I know what he's capable of. He makes amazing things. All he has to do is just make a quick doodle. Just anything. Just this stupid blank grey shit doesn't represent the masterful abilities and talent of this god. It just doesn't make sense that he would have a blank profile picture. It's a disgrace
Actually, it
to his
does.
own name.
It kind of does, CBH.
No, it doesn't. It's bad. He needs to have a really cool fucking picture that represents his wizardry. Okay, default shit. Just it's wrong. It's an insult to himself. He's insulting himself.
Here's the thing. It's inconspicuous.
Yeah, you never know who that is.
It's like
It could
the
be
whole
His
like,
name.
it's like feeding the homeless man and being rewarded with like magical gifts or whatever.
No, it's not
That's the
anonymous.
He's not really
Okay, you don't want to do
homeless,
that shit. Okay, he needs a good picture. Okay, he needs something good to represent his identity. It's good. Precious Bean, yeah, I know, I agree. He needs a good image. Nan never attempts to stand out. Yeah, but look at his work. It doesn't need to stand out. It just needs to be anything. Just a little doodle. It doesn't have to be. That's the thing, though, in Nan. You can't tell him to just do a little doodle because his little doodle is the masterpiece that you had a dream about the other week and never knew anyone could draw. But I just like a thing. Why isn't it just like his Discord picture? Like just that. He uses one there. Why can't he just use the same image for his YouTube? Like doesn't even have to draw anything. He just add something he's already done. You know, it could be anything. Just add something. God, man, I swear to God, I'll be throttling this dude. Fucking do an avatar. Come on. Fuck. Or maybe, yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe someone should just make him some art. That's the turntables.
We gotta do like some collaboration shit. We all like pay our dues, whatever. Give a gift back to him.
For the first time, someone will do Nan art of his shit, like the wizard shit. And then Nan will know how it feels to have amazing art made of your thing, because he's always doing it to other people. I don't know if he knows what it's like to have shit done for him. Someone needs to give back to this man. He's given us so much, and we owe him everything in return. We love you, Nan.
Why did you big butt woman fart? What's wrong?
Oh, my chair.
Wait, you fell on your chair?
And so I swear to God, if you say, I never said that. What the fuck? I was reading no, I said Nan is a precious bean. I was just reading what was said in the chat. I didn't say that. The fuck? Ultra needs to shut his bitch ass up, bro. I'm gonna start calling everyone out. I know when you watch this back afterwards, you don't see the chat maybe if it's a re-upload, and so addressing the chat is pointless, but I don't care. Nobody watches this shit after the stream anyway. Look, Ultra Gamer always trying to slander my shit. He's always trying to talk shit. Earlier he was trying to give me homophobic joke shit because I was making that awesome joke about Todd Howard and John Carmack's sperm. That sounds really weird suddenly with no context, but here we are. And now he's trying to fucking accuse me of saying shit like this, like I'm some sort of degenerate. What do you think I am? What do you think I am, man? Come on, you know I'm better than this. I don't say shit like that. I only read what is written. And then I think I talk crap about guys the most. You're all guilty. Okay, I'll prove to you that I can play 3 Doom. Okay, I'll play 3 Doom.
3 Doom.
I will play it. I will actually play Doom 3 one day, but I'm not. I know it's accessible for me now, but I'm not doing it yet because I'm too busy. But one day I will play it because the more I learn about Doom 3, the more I sort of think about, hey, this might be a game I would like because it's dark and it's horror themed and the sound effects and shit is kind of cool. It's not perfect, but it looks like it's got shit in it that I personally would like. So maybe one day I should play it. I want to check it out. So yeah, one day I will play it. Play the 3 GTA. Look, I have played that. I played those. GTA. I have, but I will also play those on the channel. Okay, relax. I will play everything. Okay, I'll play every game that I like on the channel. I swear. I tease Hector because I'm like, this is what everybody does. You tease someone because you like them. It's like the Jax Films thing.
Eternal Doom 3.
Eternal Doom 3. Look, I will play games.
3 Doom Eternal.
3 games. Give me proof about the 3 games. Okay. How do I give proof? That's actually a good question. How do I prove to someone in the chat right now that I have played?
Did you fucking make videos on one of the GTA games? what?
The only videos I did was me playing San Andreas mods, like MTA, the online thing. That was it.
Oh, okay.
But he's talking about like the actual games, the original games.
Talk about something that happens in the game. Talk about
I have
something that happens.
okay. I mean, but that
And how
might
you
still not be
responded
proof.
to it.
You could still argue that he just saw a cutscene on YouTube or something. But okay,
Do you have physical copies of
if
the
you explain
games?
how you responded to it, like if you played a mission or something and how you beat it.
okay. Well, let
You
me
can't
just
watch
let me,
videos
okay.
like
Wait.
that.
Okay, I've got one. Fucking hell, relax. I can at least prove that I've definitely played San Andreas. Well, I could because I played that more than most of them. But I can tell you firsthand that one of the worst missions in GTA history, the Red Baron thing for Zero, is actually easier. Supply lines is the name of the mission. Is actually easier on PC, I believe, because something went wrong with the amount of fuel and the speed that it drops on PS2. So it's actually harder to do that mission on PS2 than it is on PC. I think it was an accident or a mistake. But yeah, the fuel drops really fast. You have a time limit. You've got 5 targets to hit at various areas of San Fierro, and you have to make it back to the roof and not blow up and crash and die. So it's like all these elements that you cannot fail all at the same time. But it was actually not too difficult on PC, not to mention the controls of the plane. It's kind of easier with the whole keyboard set up to work out binds. But yeah, PS2 supply lines, that is the worst shit, dude. I don't know how I did it one day, but I did.
Hexa doesn't even play games on Steam. Like
I
he's only
don't
played,
use
like,
Steam.
one thing.
Honestly, I wouldn't even have
Oh,
Steam
fuck
today
you.
if it wasn't for me getting a horror game like 3 years ago. Or 4 years ago, I don't know. That was the only reason why I got Steam, was to get one game. And I was going to use it ever again. So technically, I shouldn't have even gotten that game because I didn't play it. So I shouldn't even have a Steam account at this point. But I do. So here we are. But I never use it. You have a video of San Andreas multiplayer. Yeah, I have 3 of them. So I also have one of the original, but it was kind of shit. Yeah. So I don't know how else I'm supposed to prove that I have played all those games, but all I can tell you is I have them all as a collection, and I have childhood memories of playing them all, and I could tell you many stories about things I used to do.
Feels like you're being canceled right now. Like you're being canceled because you didn't play GTA.
I'm trying to uncancel it. You can get cancelled for anything these days. Don't knock it. Don't doubt it, man. You can get cancelled for anything. So I'm trying to protect my shit and clear my name. I played these games, and I don't know if I can prove it, but I can relay stories, okay? And I can't really just sit here and tell them all now because this ain't my show, but I can at least say I have many stories, and I guess when I play them on the channel one day, I'll be able to start telling all those childhood stories about all the things I did, and maybe try and recreate them one day, you know? I'm cancelling Hexa for this. Look, bitch, I'll cancel your ass right back. Look at you. You're not even a real plank of wood. Fake. You're a shake my head. Hexa is a fake gamer. Yeah, I'm actually a straight-mer. Sorry to break it to you. Yeah. No. I'm really excited to bring this shit back because I know the 3 of us actually, apart from S.U.C.C is the only thing we do. All 3 of us have just sort of been not really making anything for a long time, but we all have like plans to like come back and bring some shit. And I swear we will. Shit will happen. Okay, 2020 is like a weird interlude like year where we just sort of are dead for a while, but then we come back to life afterwards. So you watch in the next year, you'll be looking back at this like, oh, why were we even worried? This guy's pumping out content.
Okay,
You'll
here we
see.
go. Lasering food review. The Shakaroni.
Okay.
Water. You guys want to? Okay, I'm going to review this water. Ready? Watch this. All right, I'm going to taste the water.
Okay.
All right. It was okay. Could have been better.
Whoa!
Dude,
shit!
That's a good trend you just started. Let me get on that trend. I'm going to review water too. Here you go.
I've got some water here. Hang on. Oh, let me get mine.
Everyone's just getting water. Everyone in the chat, get your water right now. Everyone in the chat, get water.
Hydrate, chat.
Okay, I got mine. Right, I got water. I got water right here.
Oh, I just had water. Ah, it sucks.
It's a little lacking of flavor, but it does the job. It refreshes and it quenches.
God.
It does what it needs to do.
Did I ever
give you
tell
about,
you
about 5, I'll be honest.
what I did a while ago in relation to water?
Yeah.
Okay, Laser, I think you know about this, but I you know how what the fuck is his name? Running with Scissors. They made fucking Postal series, right? And then Postal 3, it's horrible game, whatever, right? Okay, so a while back, you used to be able to just ask them for like Steam keys for Postal 3, and it would be like, okay, here you go. because they just don't care about the game.
Oh,
But like, so one day, like this happened like a few weeks ago. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna ask Running with Sisters Twitter for a Steam key for Postal 3. So I'm like, hey guys, I'll tell you what. If you guys give me a Postal 3 key, I'll drink water on video. And they're like, nah, we don't have any. Sorry. Like, oh, I guess I'm not drinking water then. And they just respond like, oh, like they thought it was fucking funny. Here, I'll post it in the group chat.
Oh my god, I think I remember this.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll post it in there. You can put it on stream if you want. Actually, yeah, you should probably.
Yo, guys, love Postal 2, but I have a deal for y'all. I'll drink water on video if you give me a Steam key for Postal 3. Don't have any to give, my man. Well, looks like I ain't drinking water tonight. Thanks, though. Lol.
That's it. Water.
Oh, hearing that with headphones on.
Did it bind it to control again? Yeah, it did.
Oh, you have got it bound. Oh, you did put it on the soundboard. Excellent.
Oh
No.
god.
I was wondering what I would hear out of nowhere every once in a while. You probably didn't even know.
Oh, here we
This
go.
thing is,
Look.
I've been doing it on purpose just because it's funny, but like VoiceMod just fucks up sometimes and like binds this control when I have it like on a separate combination of buttons. Unless this one's stuck.
Hexer, you're British. You should be accustomed to lack of flavor. Now, look, Ultra, okay? Do you know what English mustard is? Yeah, try some English mustard, then come back to me about flavor.
Oh, that's a good question actually. Since you're British and you know everything, what would be a like a
Thanks.
what would be like a food, like something that like if I ever like visit the UK or something, and I'm like, you know, I want to eat this because that's
the definitive cultural food. Yeah. Fish and chips. Or roast beef and chicken wings.
Yeah, I love fish and chips. I fucking love fish.
Who doesn't? Everyone loves fish and chips. It works. Yeah. It works because it's like an everyman food. That's kind of the idea. It's like the working class man just like have fish and chips in newspaper. You can get it anywhere.
With fucking like English food, it's just like a bunch of shit. Like
Blue
not
collar,
like shit, but like just like
a bunch of
good
stuff,
food,
yeah.
but like a mishmash. Like
Yeah, fish and chips is just like a full English breakfast kind of deal. Like, you know, it's like a blue collar working class. Just every man can just sort of have it. You know, it's got that appeal. It's got that wide appeal where it's just, you know, any old fucker can have this meal and enjoy it. It's not
how do you guys feel about wings? Like hot wings?
Okay. I like.
I don't know.
I'm not particularly into
like
hot
your
wings.
country,
I like
I mean.
wings.
No. See,
Sorry, too, but like I'm just like trying to think here.
Spice is not really a thing that we do, but it is stuff like Nando's is popular. As you know, like years ago, there was that meme like cheeky Nando's and that, and nobody who wasn't British understood what it meant or what the sentences meant, but I understood every word, so it made me laugh. But yeah, so that is a thing. But I'll say a lot of people, you know, what you said about British people and flavour is true to some extent, but we have things like English mustard is very fucking strong. It's not like American mustard. Hell no. You only put, here's the thing, you put like a tiny little bit of it on the meat, like a tiny little sliver of shit, because you don't put too much, otherwise you'll be on fire. It's not like spice, but it's like extreme hot tang. It's hard to explain, but I think it's okay. But yeah, and also mayonnaise. I adore mayonnaise to hell and back. I put it on nearly everything.
Mayonnaise?
So you can't say that I don't have some condiment appreciation. I don't have things plain. Yeah, mayo. We call it mayonnaise. That's the full word, Americans. That's the whole word that you guys must have forgotten about because
it's been the full word. But why would you say it?
Because that's what it's called. It's called mayonnaise. You don't call ketchup ket, do you? You don't call it ket.
Do you call it tomato paste?
No, I call it tomato ketchup or ketchup. You don't shorten it. Mayo is what someone says if they're fucking being all rad and cool and shit. Hey yo, you got the mayo, my dude. You shorten your shit.
You got the mayo.
Why are you laughing at me? I don't see what's wrong with this. See, that's the same as trying to take the piss out of me. I don't see what's wrong with it.
The tomato paste. The fucking tomato paste shit.
I mean, there's tomato puree, but that's not ketchup. That's a different. You know what puree is, surely. That's tomato paste, right?
I just made some fucking tomato paste in my pants.
Good. You deserve it. Laser has 2 brain cells and can't say for yeah, back me up, guys. Americans are stupid. Americans are stupid.
Let's gain another one. Watch.
Sorry. Oh.
But yeah, spiciness is I'd say stuff like Nando's made it like a bit of a trend. There's always like a lot of people who are into it. It's like an acquired thing, but in general, it's not like part of the cultural food or anything. Because the typical is like roast beef and Yorkshire puddings and shit like that. You don't really get spice. It's not our thing. But yeah, you could say if we're going to divide ourselves further with this whole identity politics bullshit, you could say that British people were like the white people of white people, like the definitive. So you got that's just how it goes. So you can see how we are with spice. And I'm one of those people that just does not like spicy food at all. But I like spicy flavors in like crisps and shit, because it's not real spice. It's like tang, because it's not the same. But actual like chili and shit, I don't like it. So you go. No, don't say that. Don't say that, Boob. Okay, shh. Okay, don't spill any secrets. No, I'm kidding. Don't. There's nothing like that. I'm just saying, like the blandest, like the whitest, the lame and bland brand shit, like that, like and can't dance and shit like that. That kind of white.
Here you go. Here you go. Buffalo sauce. That's all. That's really as far as I go with the spice.
Buffalo sauce. What's that, like brown sauce? I don't know what that is.
No. Okay, well, apparently it's not a thing. It's like an orange.
Is it made from buffaloes?
Oh. Yeah. That's where we put all the fucking buffaloes when they went extinct. We just ground them up and made sauce out of them.
I wouldn't be fucking surprised, because you guys like suck fat out of tubes and pump yourselves up with butter and shit.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Fat people. I don't know.
You guys have like out of the tube.
You guys have like a tube linked to like a huge crate full of butter and lard, and you guys just suck all day, and that's how you guys get so fat.
That's how what was that one scene from that one movie? It was like, what was it? A movie where like it was about this.
We
fucking,
have foods that hold water weight really well. What the fuck is all this like sucking up crates of butter and shit?
It's because so many American people are fat. I don't know. Exercise affection.
Yeah, how do you think that happens?
I'm fat. I'm fat.
To call it out.
I'm fat. Yeah, I'm fat.
Yeah, you're fat.
What? Oh, you're fat. Yeah, you got like 1 micro pound on your skin there. You fat.
Yeah,
like one fat cell.
You have the equivalent number of fat cells as I do brain cells.
John is as fat as Laser is smart. That's great. Yeah.
Pretty fucking smart.
That's funny. No, I actually do enjoy talking with an American guy, like our friend Dr. Hotel Mario. I used to talk to him way back in like Skype days. I mean, we used to have conversations about like British stuff and American stuff. I'd always find that kind of fun and entertaining, because we've got so many things that are similar but not quite the same. So I always enjoy like a bit of banter with a back and forth, like, what? That's what you call it, you idiot. And then you have like a little. But you guys need to try a crumpet, because apparently you guys don't even have them. Is that true? You guys don't have them?
What's a crumpet?
Oh my God, it's true. They really don't have them.
We might have them under a different name, but like
maybe
what's the composition? Like cookies or like bread or?
You put it in a toaster. Let's just put it that way, so you know it's that kind of thing.
Okay.
Wait, so it's like a toasted thing,
like a fucking pastry, or?
I don't. It's like
it's
like a pancake in a way, but it's like savory. It's hard to explain, but you can put sweet stuff on it. It's like toast. You can put different stuff on it. Really, you call
so
I think we call them English muffins.
Wait a minute. I think we call them English muffins.
It's just like a fat ass pancake.
Let me look up the English muffin and see if it's accurate.
I think it is an English muffin. Yeah,
I think that's what it is. Never mind. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Then
that is not a crumpet. I mean, no, not really. No. Let me actually.
All right. I'll do it side by side. Here we go.
All right.
English muffin
versus English muffins. Well, crumpets tend to have the holes in the top. That's like a dead giveaway, because the filling, like the butter and the filling, like goes in the holes, so it packs it, sort of thing. So
some of these have holes, like a little
it's
bit.
Really,
a couple
really
of these
nice.
don't.
I'm serious. There's a reason why stereotypes. Look, listen. Here's why I enjoy the stereotypes. Right? People like say stuff about British people like Team Crumpets, but it's true. I believe the stereotypes exist for a reason. There's a reason why people always say these things about people, because it's true. Crumpets are really nice. It's nice. Peanut butter. There you go. I do that. I put that on that. Real nice.
Put that shit on anything. Peanut butter. Or my fucking dick and then take my ribs out.
But yeah, I don't know. You guys need to try crumpet one day.
Peanut butter can make the fucking slow heat death of the universe enjoyable.
Well, there's only one thing it doesn't make enjoyable, and that's fucking cereal. What the fuck? What is the Reese's fetish with peanut butter?
Is that a real thing? Oh, Reese's Puffs. Oh,
Reese's, yeah,
Eat 'em up.
Reese's. You know, them guys at that company, like they rub their cocks with peanut butter or something because they like to put it on fucking everything. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Yeah, because it's good.
They have a weird obsession. No, it's weird because I had their peanut butter cups before, and this is coming from a fan of peanut butter. Like I like peanut butter in sandwiches and on toast and on crumpets. I like it, but I had the peanut butter cups, and this is like basic bitch Reese's. This isn't like crazy deep cut. This is their basic product. And it was gross because it's just literal peanut butter and a bit of chocolate. There's nothing else there. It's like I might as well just eat peanut butter out of a jar.
Okay,
it's gross.
At what temperature did you have it?
Normal room temperature, normal. I don't heat it or
That's
cool
shit.
it.
Then you have to cool it off a little bit. You have to like put it in the fridge so it stays together. What do you mean? What?
I mean, it wasn't particularly like warm or soggy or soft or anything. It was just like, yeah.
Maybe it was a little more processed. Maybe you just you make me like that shit straight out of the peanut or something.
It just
like
tastes
butter,
like straight up peanut butter.
Maybe you're the one taking it straight out of the fucking tube, like out of the fucking crate.
That's it. What the fuck? And then I find out they do peanut butter cereal. Like, what the fuck are these guys psychos? What the fuck are they doing? Peanut butter and cereal?
It's just flavored.
Yeah, I know it's gross. Why would you want a peanut butter flavored cereal? What's wrong with these people? North American chocolate mostly sucks. Yeah, I've heard that. I can't really verify because I haven't had enough import stuff.
It's fine.
We have stores like that, but you probably say that because you've never had chocolate.
I had like Asian market candy, but I haven't really like. I think they're okay.
Look. Reese's Puffs. Eat them up.
Nah, I'll pass. Thank you very much.
Eat them up.
You shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. Eat him up. You shut the fuck up. Come on, I thought that was funny.
Like, you sound like one of those terrible fucking like Vine compilations where like the creator of the video puts like stupid meme reactions after every.
Oh, like fucking cringe compilations where it's just like it's the entirety of like a well-known like fucking like Undertale video or something, and then immediately after it's like a filthy Frank green screen in front of nothing.
Yes, exactly.
What?
That's what you sound like.
Oh, thanks. That really hurt my soul. I can't believe you compared me to one of the most unfunny fucking things. Hey guys, welcome back to Cringe Compilation. Oh, it was so cringe. It's time to stop. Am I right, guys?
Cringe. So much cancer. I'm cringy. I'm cringing.
Oh, that's it. Story of okay.
There's always a moment in these episodes when one of you guys or both of you guys do that shit, where it just descends into and I'm just sitting here waiting for it to finish because I don't like it.
Fucking cringy does cancer, man. It's so edgy.
Well, you know how much these people like this shit? People love cringe. They can't get enough of this shit. Why do you think it gets so many views?
People always Frank Hold Clock.
Bruh.
That's their tumor. Yeah, it's their tumor, yeah. It's their American side show. Dude, I got the chat on my side today. You guys getting fucked up. Because
What do you mean? I'm the smartest man in the world. Ask me any question.
Team up with the Canadians. And
Who are you?
Trust up. What?
That's the question.
You know, last night I said there was 32 letters in the alphabet. Come at me.
What?
I'm smart.
Wait.
No, that's teeth. You got 32 teeth.
Why were you talking about the letters of the alphabet?
I don't know,
I'm
because
the smartest man in the world. I'm the smartest man in America. That's why. Come at me.
I won't argue with that. But don't take that as a compliment, though.
Oh my fucking... Name a yellow fruit.
Orange.
Orange. An apple. I'm colorblind.
I got so mad at him, I was like, no, there's 26. Why are you even telling him? At that point, if he doesn't know how many letters in the alphabet there are, that's not something you need to scream at them to correct. That's something you just like, no, dude, you just put your hand on your face and you're like, no.
Cringe. Cringe-based.
Hey, babe, is there 32 letters in the alphabet? I'm so smart.
Hey, no.
Hexa, name 5 games that aren't Doom. You have 10 seconds. GTA, Samsung, Laser Inc. Almost said something that was Doom. Jesus Christ. System Shock. Arnold Schwarzenegger. There we go. Did it? Is that 10 seconds?
That was like 6 things.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I proved myself then, didn't I? I almost said something that actually was Doom as well. I'm actually that bad. I was like, no. Jesus Christ. 11 seconds. Oh, come on. It's because you're in a different time zone. Suck my dick. No, I'm kidding. I'm not.
Why'd you warn us about 9/11?
I know.
They're 5 hours ahead of us. They didn't warn us about 9/11. Something's
Because
up.
if I didn't, then something much worse would have happened. You don't want to know what it was. So it was inevitable. It was a fixed point in time. It was a sacrifice that had to be made. Anyway, yeah, so... It's interesting to see how people react to being under pressure. I mean, when you're live and you're in a stream and a call and everything, it's not easy. I just start looking at things in front of me and naming shit I see. But if
everything in front of you just turns into like a copy of like a fucking copy of Doom.
Everything turns into Doom. Yeah. Well, you know, I can prove it though in future. I can prove that I'm not just Doom. My channel in the future, I do intend to play a bunch of other shit. So there is more to me than Doom. It's just, I'm a tough nut to crack. But once you crack it open, you find out, oh, there's some other shit in here. There's some shit that ain't Doom. What's this? Oh, perfect.
Wow.
Oh, what's that? Oh, okay, that's cool. Anyway, yeah. So
Robot Dallas players. Wow, that sounds like you're stealing from me, bitch.
No, I'm kidding.
what's that? No, you're complex. No. Hey, relax. We'll get back to that in about 4 months. Anyway,
bullshit. I'm calling bullshit.
Okay, well, you can call it if you want, but there ain't no... I can only make a random shot in the dark prediction. I can't say anything.
So I'm going to make a random shot in the dark and say bullshit.
Okay,
I'm
make
gonna
a random
make a
shot in
random
the dark
shot in
and
the
say,
dark.
you're stupid!
Fuck you.
You're
I'm going to take a
American.
random shot in the dark and hopefully that shot hits you in the fucking face.
Hopefully it ricochets off the wall next to my head and it bounces back off and hits you because you're a terrible aim.
In the dark.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can't fucking see. Yeah.
I thought those glasses are supposed to be tack glasses. You're supposed to be able to see.
I'm
the
wearing
dark
sunglasses in a dark room. Of course I'm going to miss.
No, they're supposed to be tack glasses. They got night vision. I ain't seen the commercial.
It's just you two in a room, you guys shut off the lights and you start fucking shooting each other and just like starting to see who hits each other first.
Can't fucking see.
I can't fucking see you.
Haha, funny Doomango Tuesday. Hey, I say more than that though. Everyone be talking about Tuesday. There's loads of funny words we could use.
I can't stand.
Like how the way we treat the letter H, like we abuse it a lot. Like we put it where it's not supposed to be, and then take it away where it is supposed to be. So you know, it's like, oh, my hand hurts. Your what? My hand hurts. Don't you understand English, motherfucker? Come on.
Wait, hold on. H? What?
Yeah, H. Yeah.
H.
H. You mean
H.
H. It starts with the
Z.
H. That's how the letter is pronounced, with the H. You use the phonetic pronunciation in the name of the letter. Don't tell me Americans don't do that.
Okay, how about you go?
It's like when you guys you guys actually do it too. I'm sorry, you guys actually do it as well because you say herb instead of herb. You guys say herb. Like what the fuck is that?
Herb. I say herb all the time.
No, you guys say herb. I've heard it from many people. It's funny, and I think, oh well, there you go. Thorfear. Well, that was a joke. I didn't actually have a list, but some people believed I did for a while because I kept saying it. It was supposed to be a joke, but there you go. What about Z and Z? Okay, listen. You're getting into a whole can of worms here with this shit.
I think you already explained your Z thing.
Oh, right.
Which,
I think it might have been to you, though.
I'm pretty sure it was like one of the season 1 clips. I remember that.
I don't know, but there's other people.
The only thing I can remember other than
there's only 2 things
for my entire life.
2.5, maybe 3 things maximum that I would accept in American versus English. There's only 2 to 3 things, right? One of them is Z because it makes much more sense, and Z doesn't make any fucking sense at all.
Yeah, if you want to die on your like phonetic hill, then yeah, Z makes more sense than Z.
It does, yeah. I will give you guys the point on that one. And the second one is Lieutenant, because what in God's fucking name, when I found out, what the fuck? Left? What the fuck? What? What? These guys are fucking stupid. I can't believe that. But anyway, yeah, so Lieutenant is the other one. And third one is a maybe. Like, I'm not that bothered about it, but I always say anyway, and it's lorry and truck. But who the fuck says lorry? Come on. I didn't realize that people still do, you know. But you think we all say it? I didn't realize. I feel like the word truck is just such a generic, useful basic that everyone just uses it. It's like guy and dude. People say dude a lot more now, and it's just one of those things that becomes more accepted. It's the Americanization of English. Especially the internet has helped this whole culture of the internet makes people say shit more a certain way. So people say dude a lot more than they used to, especially over here. So I think it has an influence. But truck is just better because it makes sense. What the fuck is lorry? It sounds silly. It's a silly word. And I know we've got that whole thing where we have silly words, okay? But I never use that word. It's just weird. So yeah, that's the three things. You Americans can have that. That's all you're getting from me. Everything else is wrong and we're right. Everything else. Happy? All right, good. We settled that. What about aluminium? Okay, well, aluminium, the thing is I think it's actually spelled different as well. So you can't say it's the same word pronounced differently because it's actually got different spellings. So it makes sense. It's not like color, because color is pronounced the same way, but with aluminium, it's actually pronounced differently and spelled differently, so it makes sense. So you go. I don't really get your fancy dress or swimming costume stuff. What? What are you talking about?
Yeah, armor with a U.
Oh, arm hour. It's our communism, isn't it? Arm hour. I'm sorry. You know how much that one fucking hurts?
Fuck.
You know how much the word armor hurts me when working with Doom, okay? You know how fucking much it pains me to have to write the American version.
You adapted in a fucking American-made game. You gotta live with it.
Yeah. I mean, you do realize it's fixed in GG Doom, right?
I know, but it just doesn't feel right because it's not Doom. Doom at its core was American, and that's how it's going to be. It's got to be armor. It's got to be. So I had to accept it. I had to suck it up.
You have to fucking say everything like really dumb in order to get the American pronunciation.
Yeah. Exactly. You got to sound like a fucking idiot with no brain cells. Then you get it. Then you get the pronunciation down pat. So anyway, yeah. See, it was made here in Texas. I know. But yeah, the thing is, I've gotten used to it, but I still use the British version spelling whenever I write the word armor anywhere else. But if it's in the game, like if you're in the internals, it will have to be with the O. That's just the way it is. I respect rules. I respect rules and consistency. You guys should too. Do you guys... Oh, you meant the word. I thought you meant, like, what do I wear to a fancy dress party? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And your swimming costume. Like, why do you want to know what I want to wear to swim in? Are you a Smash player or what? What's going on here? Anyway, do you guys... I'm on a roll. I'm sorry. Do you guys not call a Halloween costume party? Oh, yeah. We don't call it a costume party. We call it fancy dress party. I don't know. I didn't notice that one. See, there's all these little ones I don't even think of. I didn't even know about that one. I forgot. Yeah, costume party makes sense because you wear costumes. It's very self-explanatory. So I'm not gonna debate that one. But I don't think either one is bad. So I ain't got a problem with that one. You're legal. No, it doesn't have to be minor though. I'm just talking about touching people in general. It doesn't just have to be underage. Relax. Okay, shut up. Pronunciation. I don't know. Okay, pronunciation.
Dude, Hexa does not understand how Smash works at all. He's like the complete opposite.
Does not understand what?
Smash.
Yeah. I don't associate or play the game at all. I never got into it. Like it seemed like everybody I knew on Twitter and that loved this game except for me. I just never understood it. Never played it. You think with my N64 games growing up, I would have Super Smash Bros, but I just never had it, so I never got into it.
Smash isn't fun. I played Brawl a lot when I was young. Smash isn't fun.
Right. I heard Melee is the one with the fan base, though, right? Like Brawl was the newer one, but everyone still likes Melee, right? Is that how it works?
It's either Melee or the newest one. The newest one might...
What's that one called? 4? I don't know.
No, it's called Ultimate.
It's like
Super. It's new Super Smash Bros. Wii U Switch. I don't know.
The one before that was called 4 because they called it a weird name. Like they literally just called it Smash Brothers for Wii U or Smash Brothers for 3DS.
Hexa does not smash.
It's
Hexa smash what? I'm sorry.
Hulk smash what?
oh no.
Blue colored armor. See, Nan's getting it. Now he sounds like Queen's English. There we go. We got it right. You just got to put more U's in it. Ooh. You got to put more ooh in the emphasis.
Key.
Yeah, there you go. That guy must have been British.
Oh my
He took all the U's from all the colours and armours and labour and honour in the world and put them into a sound, and that's how he got. Anyway, Hexa smash what? Fuck daddy, we'll just call you no sexer, bitch. Okay. I'm just gonna move on to the next what? No winner. You ruined your chance. Yeah. Smash is split between Melee and Ultimate. Hey Bluefin, how you doing?
I'll never forget.
It's honestly pretty toxic.
I'll never be fucking forgiven for Hulk masturbate.
Yeah, you ruined your shit. But I think every game community, name me one gaming community that isn't toxic. Go on. Go one game that has a community that isn't toxic.
One that's probably dead as shit. I don't know.
Name me one. Toxic? Is that
it's probably dead. Like the people in it are probably dead too.
100,000 games in one fandom.
You mean Action 52? Oh yeah. We love that. Tetris. Well, I don't know.
Is Tetris, what about Tetris 99?
Tetris
Battle
Royale.
There was probably a Tetris pedophile. You know, let me look it up.
Tetris pedophile?
Oh man, you look like the little block with
How
the
would
one
they
with
even
the
find anybody?
All fandoms, when they get large enough, are toxic. See, that's the point. That is the truth. People like to point out certain fandoms as being the most toxic, and others aren't. But the reality of it is, any fandom and every fandom has toxicity and becomes a problem when it gets too big. This is just how the internet works, and the echo chamber surrounding bubble cultures of people being gatheringly, circle-jerkingly obsessed with one thing to the point of degeneracy. There will always be toxicity if a fandom gets big enough.
People.
Every fandom. It's an inevitability of the modern social structures. That's it, Boop. Yeah, we're both two people on the couch with a pipe and a monocle right fucking now. You see our intellectual asses. We know what we're talking about.
Utopia.
Also, Animal Crossing is
Yes!
like the opposite.
I always think of that.
Animal Crossing is the complete opposite of a positive fucking fan. Literally, any involvement is either fucking drama or like some dumb bullshit about how people play the game.
How do you fuck up Animal Crossing community?
Because look, I mean,
it's all children. That's why it's fucking children and pedophiles.
Oh, even it doesn't matter if the source material is sweet and wholesome. The people aren't. People who play it aren't sweet and wholesome. No one is. If you're on the internet, sorry, I was burping the shit out there. If you're on the internet and you got common interests and you're out there playing games, you're old enough to be a toxic piece of shit, and most people are. So this is just this is the truth. Most people are shit. That is the ultimate truth. Let's get behind this reality. Come on. You know it's true.
Why do you think bronies are the most disgusting human beings evolution's ever produced?
This doesn't even happen anymore. You see what happened? Bronies died out, but furries continue.
Well, yeah, because natural selection happened.
Evil. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, because natural selection happened. That's why.
Actually, if we ever do
natural selection wiped out the bronies, yeah.
See, Boop knows what's going on. If we did our show, it would be so highbrow and intellectual and like 1 million brain cells more than you two. You don't even know, man. We just need to. Why haven't you fucking started it? Then you fucker. Yeah. We should do that.
So in the end, fuck people. No, trying to say.
Don't say
everyone stuff. No, fuck you, Laser, you're terrible. Fuck you, Brett, Hexa, you're terrible. Shut up.
Who? What?
You're terrible. Shut up.
Okay. We're all we were the virus all along. Have you ever seen people say that shit? God,
God stays in heaven because of what we created.
Fucking one fish decided to go somewhere that he hadn't been. We were the virus.
Dude, you know them ring pack things with the beer cans, the 6-pack plastic ring things? They did a damn good job of campaigning the the putting it into everyone's heads that those things are the devil, man. Everyone started splitting and cutting them things to make sure no poor fish gets his head trapped in one. And I got that too. It's not just America. I remember seeing that when I was in school. Everyone saw this fucking environmental shit about that particular piece of trash, that particular piece of human waste.
I haven't seen that kind of like container for like beer in like a long time. I've just seen like boxes or like cases.
Yeah, but they're in there. In the cases, they have the plastic rings.
No, they're not anymore.
Together. Well, over here they still do. They have the box, and inside it's still got the. It's like plastic straws. I mean, I feel like plastic straws haven't reached the same amount though, because that fucking 6-ring plastic thing, that shit was like, man, like evil. The devil, man. That piece of trash.
School made me think I was going to catch on fire a lot more often. How much fucking fire safety did you get?
So it's back over there. It's all cardboard. Maybe this is just an American thing, or maybe I don't know. But over here, we still have the clear plastic rings holding together. Fucking now. I just see a lot less of them in general rubbish areas. It's good though. It makes me happy. Yeah, I know. It's just a shame that I don't think there's been anything that powerful. When you look back and you remember how influential the campaign on demonizing that particular artificial waste product was. It's funny how I don't know where I'm getting with this convo, but it's some political shit anyway. Save the planet. We are the virus.
Fucking damn good thing that we cut all those fucking like powerful beer plastic things.
You know.
Now the fish are just going to eat them.
Yeah. School made me think quicksand was going to be a big problem in my life. What? The fuck? Quicksand?
Anything like fucking... How much fucking fire training did you have? Like fire safety?
Not much.
But there's always a shit ton. Like,
yeah,
like there's always like a fire exit. Like, fucking talking about like if your whole fucking body spontaneously ignites, you stop, you drop, and you roll anywhere you want.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we had it for like years though.
But you do that all the time anyway. It's just part of being retarded. You stop, drop, and roll, regardless of the fire. Oh, there's a fire? What?
No, I'm on fire.
Yeah, there was a massive oil spill. See, I don't know what's going on. There's probably a lot of awful shit. Look, we just need to build... Ooh, I was going to say let's build a wall, but I guess that's kind of been tarnished in recent years. We can't really use that as a plan anymore. We can't build walls anymore. It's kind of stigmatized. We need walls. Walls are useful. They help. It's part of a structure of a building. We need those to make a foundation. Walls are important. And I think we should build one all the way around every water's edge and hope that a fat man won't dump a silo full of pig crap in there. That's our plan, okay? We saw it work in 2007. We'll do it again. Where am I getting these fucking... I'm just pulling references right on my asshole right now. Right up in there. As a kid, the fantastical things we see makes us think life is a lot more dangerous and adventurous than it is. I mean, it is. Go to Australia, you die instantly. Like, as soon as you set foot, if you're not from Australia, which is a bit of a weird thing, the people who live there, they survive somehow. But if you're not from there, as soon as you touch down off the airplane, you step down on the land, you die. You instantly die. Like a snake or a spider just tears out your eye or something, and you pass out. That's it. But if there's one thing I've learned, it's that Australia is hell on Earth. Doom 2, Doom 6 should be in Australia.
Australia. The entirety of Australia is just like that, like fucking Super Mario 64 quicksand, where you touch it for a second and
it just sinks. Yeah. Australia's a death barrier. Australia's a hardcore
that's the last thing you hear in your life.
Dude, what the fuck? That was actually horrifying. Please do that again.
You get fucking like mugged in a fucking alleyway. You get like shot 3 times in the chest, and you just lay there for a second, like leaning out. You just hear, oh, 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 oh.
Hoping you get knocked back out the painting afterwards.
Oh my fucking god! Laser, what the
thing Laser can do?
He's gonna fly out the fucking paint in the back.
Australia is the nature ultra violence mode. I guess that's why UV called himself that, because he's in the right place. I guess it fits. The Bowser laugh used to terrify the shit out of me. I don't know. So you know what? That's another thing I find fascinating. So American and British poking fun, environmental safety and awareness, and things that scared you as a child in video games. Because I always find it funny because I never really had many.
Have you guys ever hear about the Super Mario 64 shared nightmares thing?
Yeah, I don't believe in that, man. That's fucking weird.
I think it could be true.
You should watch that video with the iceberg. I watched this video the other day where the guy explains the whole
iceberg. Why people like buy that shit hook, line, and sinker nowadays?
But there was a video where a guy explained all of them. He wrote off a few of them as like just random. I don't know what that is, bullshit. But most of them were legit and valid and had some story behind them.
Well, the thing is, just really fucking like video. Because someone on 4chan just grabbed like a bunch of fucking like shit that people do for speedruns and like shit, and then just made a couple more stories and like put them on a picture and uploaded it. And like, we creepypasta.
No, it's different. This is actually different. Like this one, like.
Every episode suck is personalized.
Yeah. The thing about it is that, like, some of them are actually bullshit, but the majority of them are pretty legit.
They have a story behind them, yeah.
Yeah, you have a story behind them.
Wario came out of the game and he fucking appeared in my living room and he fucking threw garlic at me.
That was because of a convention where he had the Wario face come out of the Diodoc's water.
I remember. I saw that video.
There's logic and a story and a truth behind every conspiracy, man. You know this. There's always some truth, even if it's loose. What video is this? Okay, so if you look up Super Mario 64 Iceberg Explained, I think it's called. I watched this the other day. It's very, very
I watched that too. That was a good video.
It's a good video, yeah. I recommend it if you're interested in like Mario 64 stuff. And I've been watching a lot of like speed run and crazy game stuff recently with like old stuff like Mario 64.
Yeah, picture my booty 3D any percent. Yeah, that's a good video.
Yeah, things that scare you. The only thing that really scared me with Mario 64 when I was little was when the game glitched out. And I know this is usually referred to cartridge tilting. But I never did that. I never tilted the cartridge when the game's on. But sometimes the game would crash in the same way. It would like start fucking up. And I remember that scared the fucking shit out of me. Like this is like some creepypasta haunted game kind of shit. Because I didn't touch the cartridge. It always does the same thing in Mario 64 where his body like lays sideways on the floor as he's moving around and then the music goes
yeah. Oh my god.
That shit is the scariest. Could they not like beta test that and make it crash a different way? Couldn't they just make it crash that goes silent or something like PS2 where it crashes?
You know what my first experience with that was? I had that happen to me once when I had the original cartridge and everything. You know that hallway in like the underground where you go like to that.
Yeah, the booth.
Not that area. No, like the down where the water is. Like you go down.
Okay, so where Lethal Lava Land is with the water.
Yeah, and there's like that one little hallway where like there's two doors and like you go through one door and it's like a hallway and then there's another door at the end of the hallway. It's like a little corridor with nothing in it. It's just like when I was running through it one time, the game like crashed or whatever and it started glitching the fuck out. And the worst part was I wasn't able to go through the doors. I thought something creepy was going to happen as a kid. I was like, what the fuck? I couldn't go through the doors. I got stuck in the...
Oh, God. As a kid, you're young and impressionable, and you don't really know what anything is yet. So it's fucking freaky. It makes you believe that it's some haunted shit, man. Is that the video you linked, the iceberg?
No, that's
no. Liminal Spaces. What the fuck is this? You want to talk about scary crashes? The PS... Okay, yeah. We're going to get into this. Okay, so the PS1 and PS2. People be talking about their childhood nightmares and shit when they saw the PS1 and 2 error screens. I never had this because I never started the game like that. I always went to the disc screen. You know a PS2, right? Where you go, and then it goes to the white background screen where it has the memory card.
This either.
The disc comes out the side of it and then you pick the disc. I always did that screen. And when there's an error there, it just says disc read error. And it doesn't make a sound. It just fades a little bit, and it's just nice and calm.
Yeah, I never grew up with PS2. I had an original Xbox, and I will say this as a kid. The ambience in like the home menu on the Xbox did kind of creep me out as a kid, but I got used to it after a while. Like it's just like when you're just sitting there just at the menu or whatever, just doing whatever.
Yeah, PS2 had something like that too. Yeah.
It's like you hear like talking and radio communication and shit in the background. It's weird.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the Xbox home screen is fucking weird.
So, in case you don't know, because you didn't really have PS2, there's like two ways of starting the game up. You can start it from the very beginning screen where it boots up, or you can select browser and then go onto the memory card and the game pops out. So it's like a second menu where you can start the game like by the press of a button, or you could just wait at the home screen and it eventually does it automatically. And I think it's on that screen where if there's an error, it has this error. Like, why the fuck did they do it like that? Why don't they just say, oh, there may be a problem with your game. You might want to, there's a little bit of an error. You might want to clean it. But no, back in fucking 90s and early 2000s, these game fucking makers were like, error, there is something wrong with your disc. Clean it. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? They want to traumatize the shit out of these poor kids. What's wrong with them? I just want to play San Andreas at 10 years old. Come on.
That's fucking ironic as fuck too. We were playing GTA and shit, like really young ages, but the errors.
Ain't that funny? Ain't that funny? We be playing games where we murder and steal and fuck hookers and shit, but the one thing we're scared of is the screen crashing. This is culture, man. Only 90s kids remember, because this is the other thing. Kids these days don't understand when games used to crash. When games crashed back in my day, is boomer time. When games crashed back in my day, they stopped, and there's nothing you could do about it, right? PS2 games, they just stop, and you have to reset the game. It's over. Or back in S3E7, you go and you get scared, you shit your pants in fear, right? Kids these days don't know because it's like a computer. It just shows a fucking error message. The code number.
Well, it made you want to set it up better, didn't it?
What?
Did it make you want to take care of it better? Make sure it didn't happen?
Fucking dude, like I miss it when game consoles had like personality and shit.
It had a personality. It just feels like a computer now.
You guys remember the first like Xbox 360 UI?
No, I never played Xbox.
It had like they called it the Blades design. It was like it had colorful. It had like all these graphics and shit. It looked nice. It looked like a game console. And then they updated it and it made it look like some box shit. They made it try to look like the PS3 in a way. It was like, oh okay, whatever, fine. And then the final update they made, it looks like a Windows phone. It looks like a fucking window. They put advertisements on the Xbox 360 home screen. Like, why?
Oh,
like,
man,
who does that?
Yeah, Xbox. Microsoft. I mean, it makes sense, given what they did.
It's fucking terrible.
It's funny. This chat is funny. Shake my head, my head. Consoles need to man up these days. If my console doesn't scream at me and call a missile strike on my position for a disk error, I don't want to buy it. Your position located. Dirty tactical nuke. Please clean the disk, otherwise you will be obliterated in 10 seconds. Fucking rub the shit. Use your t-shirt quick. Rub it. Circular motion. Don't go up and down. Circular motion.
You know what I remember reading in like a fucking book? Like, you know those books that has like 100 facts you can use IRL and like 100 life hacks or whatever. When I was a kid, I read one of those books and like one of the facts was like, oh, if you grab one of your broken like scratched up CDs and it was really scratched up, and I can't believe I fucking did this as a kid. It said you had to take peanut butter, and grab a knife and just spread it along the CD.
You could have sued the people who made the book for that. They should get sued for that.
I'm starting to realize like now, was that book satirical or what? I don't.
It was a joke.
I don't know. I thought I was a kid. I was like, oh, wow, this is legit. I'm going to try it. And I fucking did it. I made it worse.
hey, John, you fix your laptop by putting it in the microwave. Go on, we'll wait. You seen that? You would have been that kid.
I did not hear anything.
You could put your spoons in the microwave in order to fucking expand them. The sparks mean that there's more metal expanding.
Yeah, put your hard drive in the microwave.
No, there was that legit video. The kid that got trolled. He put his fucking laptop in the microwave and fucking chat watched him. They were laughing at him. Remember that? No?
I think I do remember it now. I think it's coming back. Yeah, he's being called by somebody. He's like,
that would be John if he was a Zoomer today, like a really young kid with a laptop.
I did that like on my own according. Like when I told my grandmother about it, she was like, "Why did you do that?"
The book told you to.
Yeah, the book told me to.
Yeah. At least you got a reason. You didn't just do it randomly because you're retarded. You did it because you thought a book would be right and you're retarded. It's a different kind of retarded.
Like saying like, "Oh yeah, you can trust the books. The books will always help you." Like they're like books of knowledge. My ass.
Yeah, 20,000 books. I want to be held at gunpoint cleaning my copy of Resident Evil 7. Yeah, I want a terrorist, an ISIS terrorist with a suicide vest standing right next to me, holding my hand, telling me it's going to be okay. You can clean it. I'm going to give you some time. Okay, relax. I want to be comforting in his danger. Okay, while I wipe clean my GTA 5 Special Edition 2030 disc. Yeah.
Every time you like load a copy of Smash Ultimate in your Switch, fucking FBI just shows up, and starts fucking scanning you.
Yeah, if you get a discrete error on the PS6, you get swatted. It's just it. It's a built-in function that Sony added. You just get whoever the PS6 tracks the location of every owner, and it has like a what do you call it, location geo shit, and then they get a swat. They get swatted if they get one disc wrong. That is the future of gaming, my friends.
Didn't fucking
You get it
Xbox
running right, or
One
you die.
have, didn't Xbox One have like DRM where you can only play like one physical copy of one console or some shit like
I
that?
don't know.
I think
I
it did for a
vividly
while.
remember that. Yeah, I vividly remember that shit. That was fucking awful.
Liminal spaces. Yeah, I saw a Boop said earlier in the chat the whole backroom thing. Why is it that everyone starts to like learn about or look up the same stuff all around the same time? Because I fucking looked it up recently as well. Why everyone watching the same shit as me? Stop following me, everybody. This is YouTube's recommended algorithm. Like we want to give YouTube shit all the time, but there's one thing I've seen is very consistent, and it's loads of videos I've watched that get loads of views. Lots of people in the comments be like, "Oh, be honest, you didn't search for this," or "YouTube's algorithm strikes again," and all this. It's like this running joke that the algorithm and recommended has been crazy in giving people loads of content. But isn't that technically what it's supposed to do? It's doing a good job. It's actually doing something right. It just sort of crept up on me that after everything, all of YouTube's incompetence and their fuck ups, technically they are doing something really well. The algorithm and the recommended is kind of doing
I think
well.
we're getting pretty good right now.
Yeah, I think they're doing a pretty good job now that they're locked in their fucking houses, and I don't know, maybe.
Just saw the Mario 64 iceberg. Well, I did too the other day. That's why I'm talking about it. It's happening.
Yeah. Let's talk about this since we're kind of here now. We're new topics. What was the last fuck up YouTube did recently? What was the last fuck up?
Last fuck up was moving the comment section on mobile, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else?
Yeah,
that's definitely it.
Is that
but
it?
there was more. There's always something they did. Remember when we saw the
last
comments
fuck up for me was fucking switching into the new version on my Chrome.
Yeah.
Like
Remember
I had
when
the old one
comments
for the
were
longest
fucked up?
time.
And you tweeted about it, John. Remember that when you were tweeting about the remember when the comments looked all fucked up and they changed it and they had the hearts, the multiple hearts.
Yeah, that was
They changed that back real fast. There's also
Yeah, they
something
did.
else I'm worried about. I want to tell this is to everyone now, guys, you guys and the chat. Has anyone else noticed this, or is it just me? Right, it's some conspiracy shit. No, I swear. Has anyone else noticed that when you go on YouTube's homepage or you go on a video, and when the page loads, you get this shitty looking font on everything, and then eventually it changes back to the normal font, and you're like, "Oh, thank God! I thought that was a crappy new layout for a second." It
only
keeps
happens,
doing
I
that
think,
recently.
I think it's a CSS thing where like one thing loads before the next thing. I think it's just.
What I'm hoping is that I was getting worried that was their next, like that's their new text layout font, and they're trying to implement it, and it's sort of loading the
It
old
might just
one.
be
I
like
was
a
getting
default
worried.
for like pages like this.
Oh God, I was getting worried because my God, that other
YouTube's like
font looks
style
fucking
just hadn't
shit.
loaded yet.
It looks so bad. I hate it. It looks so ugly. I'm just waiting. I'm like refreshing the page. I don't want to watch the video with this crap on it. I want the good text. I'm that much of a pedantic nitpicker. I do not like it. But yeah, it never holds on it. It just loads the new font quickly afterwards. It doesn't refresh the page. It just like quickly adapts and fixes it as in real time as it's going. Yeah, I actually use an app called YouTube Advanced. Hey guys, it's advanced. It is so advanced.
The one thing that has been bugging me as of
That's
very recent, though.
See, I did play.
This is very recent. But if you guys have ad blockers or stuff, YouTube is trying to fix it. Like, so they're trying to make ads go through ad blockers now.
It's not my slosh
doing a
net.
great job.
Wait, what?
What?
I didn't hear anything you guys said.
Been
What did you
doing
say?
a good job.
I use this browser called Brave. You guys already know. But
Yeah,
basically
yeah.
it's a built-in ad blocker, and they found a way to to bypass through that shit. So I'm starting to see ads every now and then.
Yeah.
But
So
like
it's
Brave is like
wrong.
actively trying to fight against fucking YouTube. Like they're both literally on like a battle fucking
Damn.
trying to like get them to block ads, and then YouTube's like, all right, no, fuck you. We're gonna make you display ads.
Oh yeah. That's good. Yeah, in the chat, YouTube news. We forgot about this. 8-minute ads. 8-minute ads. Oh fucking hell! I hope not. 8-minute vids can get. Oh god, I've given them ideas. Susan, don't fucking do it. YouTube news. 8-minute vids can get mid-roll ads now. So I was seeing this and I'm thinking, well, for creators, isn't this like a positive thing for people trying to earn money on the platform? I know they get
don't have to work as hard,
but but isn't that technically better? Because then their shorter videos can get ads on them. If they're just under 10 minutes, they can still get more ads. Isn't that a good thing?
Actually, I always wondered, like that whole ad blocker thing that happened a few years ago. Like your video has to be more than 10 minutes. Is that still a thing now, or is it like
it was up until the 8-minute vids can get mid-roll ads now? That's like changed it because it was always like 10 minutes. That was the thing. And now it's 8 minutes, so videos don't even have to hit that 10-minute mark anymore. It's going to make content creators lazier. You know, the people who are just hustling to get them views. Hey guys,
they weren't people to begin with, so it's okay.
I just hate that. I hate that mentality that's in the back of every creator's mind because it's obvious you can just avoid the hustlers and the people who haven't got any content to offer that's any value. But there's still people that are genuinely good and have some good content, and they let it sort of consume them a little bit. You can see some of that, intent to play at work there. You can see that intent to try and get that ad revenue and the monetize and the likes and the views. You can see it's like seep through a lot of people, and I hate when I see any semblance of it. It should just come naturally. You should get excited about your views and likes and that, but don't constantly have this agenda to try and push it to grow more as you're making your content, because you're just trying to make entertainment. This when you sort of see it between the lines, and you can sort of, I don't know how to explain it, where it becomes more and more obvious that they're trying too hard to push this, trying to get that ad revenue and doing all the scummy things that they do to just get more views and get more clicks. I don't like it. And it starts to seep through.
Okay, here's I'm going to try and wrap this up here because like I have like more.
Does YouTube ask to use biscuits?
Here's how I see YouTube.
YouTube is not a British company. It is situated in America. Therefore, everything they do is American. So even when you use the internet in the UK, these sites are American, like Google and that. So everything they do is American. So we have to put up with cookies, unfortunately.
Creating a YouTube video is like
biscuits.
Taking a shit. Okay?
Yeah.
Taking a shit?
Yeah, creating a YouTube video is like taking a shit. If you try and force it out, it's just going to hurt, and you're not going to get a successful result.
And if you're like us, we can't shit, so none of us can shit.
Yeah, we're constipated.
Yeah, I can't shit.
There are videos
that's it. That's the whole analogy.
Just everyone sits down on a bench. All three of us are just sitting on a bench. It's like, I can't shit. We know we can't.
I don't know the last time, apart from the odd time I've watched on the phone, but I can't remember the last time I've seen a YouTube ad on desktop. I've had ad block for so many years now. I genuinely can't remember the last time I got an ad on desktop YouTube. Never. So I don't even know how bad it's gotten with ads. Like I could take ad block off tomorrow and then just check a video, and there could be like yellow all along the fucking bar, like a straight yellow. I don't know. I don't know how bad.
The moment you turn off ad block, like you just hear like something like careening towards your house and just like fucking crashes through your roof and just like starts strangling you.
Ads every 2 minutes to 40-minute videos. Is that real? Is that true?
World of Warcraft shit where they just grab you and like they force your eyelids open. You just have to watch like you just see flashing lights all over the place. They're just playing a million ads at once.
Yeah, this is worse than if that's true. That's worse than TV, because in TV you get like an ad break like every 7 minutes or something like that, and like 5 minutes is annoying. Every 2 minutes for a 40-minute video, that's worse than TV. We went from YouTube being the counterculture to old media and TV to YouTube being worse than TV. Come on, man. We can't let that happen.
YouTube TV. It is TV now.
We just need to do the Patreon thing. If people are that much a bigger fan, you go and donate to the whatever site they're doing where you give me money. If you want to fund me and shit, your own...
Patreon.com/drink.
And then I will not make your viewing experience worse by putting ads on your shit. I just don't believe in it. Ad revenue is a way of making money, sure, but I don't like it. I just don't like it. because it isn't right for the. Or you know what I would do if I ever got enough views to do monetization ad revenue? I would actively encourage all my viewers to use ad block on my videos, so only the suckers who are first timers get the ads and give me money. Like all my fans, you know what to do. Hit that ad block. Don't get any ads. I just do the monetization to get a quick extra.
Honestly, I recommend everyone on the internet to like get ad block one way or another.
See what happens.
Yeah.
It'll change things. Yeah, it'll change the sphere of how to make money. It's true.
That's it.
Unless like fucking
we-
outlaw like ad block, like holy shit.
When you
If
leave today,
Matt-
get a fucking outblock. Look, I'm
You know,
sorry.
you
Get
know
an
what
ad
really
block.
gets on my nerves? And they don't listen. They don't understand either. When someone shows me an article of some news thing or something, or I go to look up something that happened, and if this is how my mentality goes now, if I see some bullshit pop-up message that doesn't let me read the article that I came here for and then leave, then I will leave your site. I will not give you any traffic if you bombard me with, oh, we noticed that you're using, accept.
Don't be a bitch. Fight
If they
against
pop up-
progress.
Sometimes I see like 3 different things popping up, and it's like, guys, it's usually a news journalism site because, of course, scum of the earth. Yeah, they always pop up, and it's like, well, if that's going to happen, I'm going to follow a rule of thumb
You know
now.
that
If they
fucking
pop shit,
video
I'm
of
leaving.
like that guy going up
leaving
to
that
that
shit.
driveway, and it was like a security cam video. It's just like that guy going up to the driveway, and he just starts dancing, and he's like, you hear a woman from the speakers like,
Yeah.
"Get the fuck off my drive!"
I don't know how anyone else would know that, but yeah, I do.
It's very specific, but like that's what I think of every time you just go to a website where it's just like it just tells you not to use ad block.
Okay, that was strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, get ad block. That's all I'm gonna say. I think that'll about
Don't
do
give
it,
us
though.
money.
Yeah, give us money. Get ad block. Don't give anyone. Take all the money that you're gonna give to other people and give it to us.
Yeah.
That's what I'll leave you with because that'll probably be it for today.
Going to get exclusive content where he takes off the shades. You have to pay like $1,000, $2,000.
Okay, look,
to see
10 million subs. 10 million subs to take the glasses off.
You know it's never going to happen.
Oh my god!
I know.
Okay, alright, someone make 10 million alt accounts. Get one of those sub bots.
Yeah. I need to get PewDiePie up on this and Donald Dark and all the rest of them and Fine Kitty. I need to get like a massive campaign to get this random dude with glasses to take them off. It'll be like the egg thing. Remember when he got the egg to be the most retweeted tweet? It was so stupid. If they can do that, why can't we do this? Let's get everybody in on this whole thing to get this random dude they've never heard of, take his shades off at 1 million subs.
10 million, not 1 million.
Oh. And no sneaky bullshit either. No, like, oh, here's my 10 million sub eye reveal, and it like cuts away as soon as you.
No. If I had 10 million subs, I would do it.
No, he just takes it off. It's just another pair of sunglasses.
I swear to God, if you do that, I'm unsubbing, and I'm going to cancel your. You would get cancelled.
He's already at 100 million. Doesn't matter. It fucking doesn't
100 million?
You just lost yourself a customer. What's that, Homer? I can't hear you. Ching, ching. You just lost yourself a customer. So I can't. You what? Ching, ching. All the people shoving money in his face. You just lost yourself a customer. That's what that's like. I always think of that whenever people tell big YouTubers, look, I'm unsubbing. That's it. It's over.
Oh no!
Yeah.
You're on something.
What do you think Laser's eye color is? Ooh.
Thanks everyone for watching.
It's purple.
I'm not perp. Fuck you.
It's orange. Yeah.
Orange, yeah. That's actually his pupils in the shades in his avatar there. Yeah. I want to know, what is it?
Why the fuck?
It's black, the color of his soul. Okay.
People are
Now,
brain boosted and I have
Is it
eyes.
green? Come on, brothers, fellow green-eyed people. Come on. I want to know. I think I want to know more than anyone else on this fucking planet what his eyes look like. I'm dying to know. I need
Alright,
to
10
know.
million subs then.
Oh my god! Dude, wait. Dude. Dude, I've just received word from PewDiePie just now that you might want to check your channel. Dude, Laser, you might want to check. Look in the chat.
Oh my god, Laser, you did it! You did it!
Dude, look. I just received...
Guys, I'll put this in here for you guys. Here, check this out.
Yeah. Look, you have to put your webcam on now and show your eyes. That's it. Look, 10 billion. I told you. Look, see, I contacted everyone. I contacted Flying Key, I contacted Paracynical, everybody. Even Leafy came back on your ass. He wanted to see them eyes. What can I say?
No, fucking Leafy, no.
No, everyone settled their differences. Even Ethan and Keem, everybody. They just went, right, we got to see this guy's eyes. Okay?
All right, that'll be enough for Suck. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate all of you. We're going to see you fucking next Saturday or whenever after that.
I keep doing that. It's just going to get old at this point. Say knit at the end of every stream.